Why would we go early?
We're not early.
We arrive precisely.
Oh, wait, it's 9
when we
o'clock.
mean to.
I'm in Central Time. What are you talking about?
Whenever we go is the exact right time.
It turns out we're going to actually do a Lord of the Rings stream tonight.
Yep, we're gonna watch. I'm gonna watch all 18 episodes or whatever they're live.
6.
6.
3 Lord of the Rings and 3
Three.
Hobbits.
Oopsie.
Oh, we're live.
Oh yeah,
I keep calling like
30 seconds in.
mute my stream, and I keep hearing myself.
Is it
That's
because you like
solid.
the sound of your own voice?
it's not a bad voice to listen back to, Shep. Just to let you know,
It's very soothing.
it is soothing.
I'm jogging at a very incredible rate.
Dude, slow down. You're making me tired.
Are you jogging to Epcot?
Are we what?
I said, was Dave jogging to Epcot?
No, I'm running the boardwalk loop.
You got a long,
I gotta burn,
You got a
I gotta
long
burn off all the
jog.
calories from.
They said there was going to be a lot of
Animal
lines, so
Kingdom.
you got to run.
Yeah,
Hey, Dave, you look extra crispy tonight.
I am crispy.
not like burnt crispy.
thanks to this guy, I'm like all like 1080p right now with an upgraded camera. Thanks to the chef.
Except only putting out at 720 because that's what.
Yeah, because that's all StreamYard allows.
Hey, it doesn't matter what people put out at it. So
I know now. Actually, what me, Steve, and Dave all have the same camera.
I believe so.
Yeah,
Mine might be a different. Mine's widescreen. Your guys' doesn't seem to be.
mine's widescreen too. It's
No,
an HP 1080p.
Dave's is widescreen. I think it's just because it's so close.
oh,
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah, mine's
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
close too.
I'm like-
You
I'm
could probably
arms
well
like-
Yeah,
you could
I
probably
got
touch your
mine.
background like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Me?
Oh yeah.
No, I cannot touch my background.
Right. That's why yours is picking up the wide.
That's what shit. Never mind.
it's
It's not after 10 o'clock yet, David. It's not after 10 o'clock yet.
It is somewhere.
It's 10 o'clock somewhere.
In your rope.
So where did we stay last night?
I slept outside.
I didn't go to bed.
I crashed at Dale's house.
Were you allowed
Actually,
in?
That's really weird.
Yeah.
Dale was
No, I
with
was
me.
there.
Dale was with me, so how that was weird.
I was with Corey.
The little place underneath the bridge where I slept, that was really
No.
comfortable.
Well, it was comfortable last time. Why wouldn't it be comfortable this time?
Well, that's why I ended up going there. I was like, well, this is perfect.
I mean, concrete only gets more comfortable over the years. So, you know,
Oh, yeah.
it's 6 months since last time. So,
Like 8 months.
yeah,
Oh my gosh.
I can't believe it.
Actually, like
Has it been that long?
Yeah, August.
September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. We're at 8 months.
wow.
Chef did the hashtag math in his hashtag head.
Dina, that's exactly where I slept last night.
This is not just a hat rack, my friends.
I
On
agree.
those days it is, though.
Shep, you just sounded like my dad.
Actually, I never wear a hat, so it's actually
Shep is turning into his father.
Hashtag Wednesday dad jokes.
Oh, it's all good.
It is all good. It's so good that it's Wednesday.
I'm happy that it's Wednesday night.
Mm-hmm.
Always happy. It's
100. Where are we going today? What are we doing?
I don't know. I forgot to put my magic band on though.
Oh, yeah.
Let's grab them before we leave.
Which one are you guys wearing?
Oh, I'm wearing the one I wear,
my
like,
fin.
my black one.
I always wear my Fin Rider.
I've got my Galaxy
Lynn.
Edge. Oh, my camera.
Lynn.
Love the Galaxy Edge one.
I should try to set my camera on autofocus, but I think it's gonna twitch too much. It's gonna keep trying to adjust focus.
I hate that.
Yeah. So I gotta keep it on manual. It's okay.
Mm.
It's okay.
When you said Dave looked extra crispy, I was like, did he get a tan?
I was
And
thinking
did Shep,
KFC.
did Shep send him like a tanning booth or something?
So the funny thing is I did get a tan. Top of my feet are burnt, so I can't stand in
that's
the
the
shower, which is great because I wore flip flops out on Saturday, which is wonderful. And my arms were kind of crispy until about yesterday.
I sent him my magic tanning lotion.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a mixture of olive oil, Actually, if everyone has their notepad handy in the chat, excuse me.
Write it down.
I got mine too. What do we got?
Apparently, I have a frog in there. So here's the secret recipe to get the perfect tan, and it's a special, very secretive recipe that was passed down through many generations. So many generations that I can't even comprehend or even tell you how many there were, because there was so many.
It was 8.
It was a
It
lot.
might have been 8. It might have been 8. So what you do is you take olive oil. Okay.
1 part.
1 part olive oil.
Mm-hmm.
You take another part.
Motor oil.
No, not motor. You were close. You were close. It's actually
Transmission fluid.
what the heck? I'm thinking of that like Crisco grease. You put that in there. And
Like
you actually,
shortening? Like rub it on your skin?
yeah, like shortening. Yeah, exactly, shortening. But well, here's what you put it into a bowl first.
Like it puts it on its skin or else it gets the hose again.
You don't want to put it in a tube.
No, you put it in a bowl. You put it on a bowl. So right now it doesn't seem like it'll work. But then you add
You're right.
you actually put a little bit of sugar in it. And then you take a mixer. Everyone has a mixer, or you can even mix by hand, but you want to mix it up so it's kind of like a exactly the liquid of the olive oil mixed with the shortening and the sugar.
create an
really-
emulsion.
Well, it thickens it up.
Ooh.
It thickens it
Yeah.
up so that you can apply it evenly. and then
Evenly applied emulsions.
and then the
This is the most off-topic intro we've ever had. Continue.
are straws involved with this? Well, they might be.
Maybe,
You could
Well, I
actually
mean-
use a.
but they have to be silicone, right? Because we don't want to hurt the turtles.
Don't
Right.
hurt them. Don't
Well-
hurt the turtles. You use paper ones. Let's hurt the trees again.
But you just gotta make sure you put an even coat on. The key with the whole thing is an even coat. All right. And
Mhm.
where you actually get the SPF from is through the sugar. So the sugar,
Now the S stands for is sugar.
yeah, sugar
The sugar protection
forming.
factor.
Yeah.
Sounds like the tannin lotion might attract bees.
Bees in the car.
Listen,
I got a question.
you guys can laugh all you want. Go ahead, Steve.
What are we talking about?
My homemade sun lotion.
Sun lotion. Okay,
Yeah, I mean,
carry on.
I made Dave. I sent Dave a batch earlier, and he's now extra crispy. So,
First of all, it's tasty.
well, that's the thing too. Like, here's the big benefit. Okay, here is the big benefit with it is if you're sitting there on the beach and you're starting to kind of get hungry, you can literally just throw a couple squirts in, and it actually tastes relatively good. So it's kind of a win-win. It helps with sun protection.
Wait. Ryan McDowell said Shep stories are longer than the Old Testament.
Comment of the night.
Hey, it takes a while to describe.
That's a comment of the last 50 episodes, to be honest.
Yep. But listen, I mean, at the end of the day, it takes a long time to make sure people understand the concepts involved with how to make the perfect, whatever the case may be. In this case, it's sun lotion. And I just have to, kind of spell it out so that people
You know where else this lotion goes good on? It's birthday cakes, because basically you just described icing.
That's true. But we have a lot of people here, though.
Oh my
We got
goodness.
a follow
Steve's been writing like crazy.
3 digits.
I lost track.
Is that your secret? Do you write it down?
Some of them I when the chat starts to go away, I try to write them down before they disappear.
Holy cow, dude. I couldn't even I don't think I could. I have a pen right here, but I don't have any paper, so it does me no good.
I don't get them all written down. I keep a spot. So I mark my chat at a spot and I read whatever when it starts to disappear. Then I write them down.
It took 50 episodes for Shep to figure out the secret.
Well, dude, you know what you should do?
50 episodes of this show. We've all been on how many? It's countless at this point. The number of streams we have been on where Steve has read the chat. And And it's been known for months that Steve's like on top of it and uses a pen and paper to make it work.
For most of
Steve,
it, yes.
What you should be doing is doing a YouTube video on the proper way to read chat.
Etiquette. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to put one
I
out
think
too
it's
because I'm
better
going to
when
read the
you
chat
guys-
tonight.
The tips
I
and
might
trips.
read the chat tonight.
Tips and trips. What is the tips and tricks?
I think Zip's not
Let me-
allowed.
Let me
Ever
read the chat tonight.
I have a
Zip's
question.
fan. He's in timeout.
Let's do it. Go ahead.
Hey, I did a good job on my stream.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah,
Uh-oh.
So
He's
two
got two
things.
fingers up. Hold on. Dave's got
Two
two
things.
up.
2 fingers,
Um,
Dave.
First, does anyone else get like random TikTok songs stuck in their head?
I don't really.
Before Wednesday night at 9:00. Yes.
Yeah. So that's one.
I've been off the TikTok game. Like
You were
just can't
crushing
even-
it too, Shep.
You were.
You got to
I
get back on that.
I know. I just haven't even had time. I haven't had time to do anything. I haven't.
Look at you make time for TikTok.
I know. That's the reality. Is I should make time for TikTok because
I
who knows?
know.
I could be the next TikTok.
You can be the next Dale.
TikTok
yeah.
famous.
Well, even Josh from Triple P.
He's
Triple
crushing
P.
it.
He's got like almost 20K now, at least 15.
Crushing it.
He's got a
Dale has requested that Zip do the names tonight.
Good do chat names.
Zip's in timeout.
I'm on a 3-week timeout. Dale.
He has an upper ankle injury.
I don't think I should be reading the chat during drinking around the world stream.
That's true. That's true for sure.
Hey, Bill Pitts is here.
Bill from Ohio, yeah. From Iowa. Just kidding, Bill. All right,
Wait, Bill from Iowa?
yeah. We have Donna Jaworski, Ryan McDowell, Leanne Sherbick, Tim Pruitt, Samantha Lowe, Captain Akron 27.
Wait, hold on,
Amazing.
stop. I have this is legit.
No, it's not. I guarantee
No,
it's
no.
not.
No, this is super, dude. No.
I can't believe you interrupted Steve.
No, go Steve Zip. Come on, do it.
Let's
No.
go. Let's go, Steve.
No.
Ready?
Clean
Ready?
Amazing, Annie Coog, 86, Mickey
Who knows?
Fan, 71,
Yeah,
AK,
go Stevie Mom.
Happy
Come
Hopper,
on.
James Ryan, Nicole C, Pearl Manhattan, Karen Cook, Stacey Rogers, Brandy and Dave, Jersey Mike, Julie C, Nikki Walker, Michelle
I can't
DeQuilter, Ralph
believe you
Lee,
didn't take
Renault
my
Sullivan, Andy J, Lady Jammers, LSU Mom, Resort TV, Resort Budgeting, Minnesota Martha, Alex Brunner, Brady Mabe, Gary B, Marguerite Nagy, Bill Steppen, Heidi Cook, Jennifer Jones, Piglet Rue, Piglet Rue loves Disney.
Oh, hold on, I got
Billy
that
Squirrel,
one. I'll take that one.
Kathy Parlor Piano, Pam's Fan, Magical News Live, Avery the Cuban American, Mickey's Magic, John Morgan, John Valet, or Valet. I'm not sure which one it is. I think it's Valet. Mom Resort TV 1, Dad Resort TV 1, Julian Ship, or Jalian Ship, Dreamer Deborah, Brian 85, Tracy Glenn, Kenzie Days' dad, Michael Bouchard, Big Noah Mountain 5, Kenzie Davis, Anna from Resort TV 1, Dale, Bill Pitts,
Team
Really Doodad, that guy down there. And I think
Zippity doo dad,
Oh.
zippity dad.
Can I
Detroit,
just tell you-
Detroit did do a welcome in as well. Peter
See, I won't
McNeil.
interrupt Steve. I'll wait till he's done. Go ahead, Steve.
Well done. I think
You got everyone?
Leanne Sherbick.
I think I got Leanne.
Leanne Sherbick.
I got Leanne. I got Leanne.
Did you
She's
get
second. Got
Pigalatrewski?
him. Yes, I got
Pickle
Pigalatrewski.
Marguerite Nagy?
Yep.
Yep, got her. Yep.
Big Noah Mountain 5?
Got him.
Did you just say make
Annette?
Big Noah Mountain Pie?
I don't
Big
know what
no-
he said. Annette, welcome in.
So my
Welcome to
First of all,
the
Mountain Pies are
interpretation according to Zip.
So we were so my son does a Zoom meet with his teacher Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays for an hour. He logged on today, and it was under my account, and I was in the other room as he logged on, and his teacher said, "Who's Zippity Doodad?" Nicole was like, she's like, "Are you kidding me?" So we're trying to
that's
figure out how to switch the name, and everybody in his class was just like, "Who's Zippity Doodad?" I'm like,
We were
I
like,
was so
subscribe,
embarrassed.
guys, subscribe.
Jeffrey
just
Pop,
went-
welcome in as well. Now,
I
guys,
went in and tried to give out buttons, but no one wanted one.
Howdy, Heidi.
howdy. So we have some
Heidi.
birthdays.
Speaking of Heidi,
We have birthdays to celebrate. We have a lot of them. We have this
Randy
week,
thought that was absolutely hilarious.
this week, and one from the end of last week. We have Josh from Resort TV 1. Chris, Blue Nose, his birthday was on Monday as well. Tara from Myers and the Mouse. Tracy. It's Kelly's daughter, Tracy
Today.
Glenn, Kenzie Days'
Ooh,
dad.
Tracy
Mindy
is
from-
today. Tracy's birthday is
Tracy
today.
is today. Mindy from the Viapree Project, I believe, was yesterday.
Monday.
Angela Minter's birthday,
This
and
might be setting a record.
So
did I
there's
say? I'm gonna go through them again because you guys keep interrupting me. It's Josh, Tracy, Tara, Chris, Heidi, Mindy, and Angela.
there's also one more.
Who's that?
Munch is today.
Oh, Munch.
Oh,
His
really?
brother-in-law, Munch.
So, today alone
Golf.
is Munch. Is
Today?
Tracy.
He'll never see this, so no.
So I don't have to add him to the banner because that's here. This is what we got.
What do we
Josh,
got? What?
Tracy,
1, 2,
Chris,
3,
Heidi,
4,
Mindy, and
5, 6,
Angela.
7. Is that a record, Steve? I think 7's a record. We had 5
I don't
last
know.
week.
It's a lot. It's a lot. So
It is a lot.
just when we get to that, happy birthday to Josh, Tracy, Tara, Chris, Heidi, Mindy, Angela.
That's longer than Happy Birthday, the song.
It is. Leroy Jenkins, welcome in.
Detroit Disney Duel.
No, Papa Shep's in the house.
Baseball.
Papa
Shep
Shep,
in the house.
welcome in. Papa Shep, my adopted father.
Puppet Shep is here.
He wanted me to let
Agreed.
you guys know that I finally went and finished.
I was getting ready to tell him. Papa Shep, I got on Ryan's case and told him to get over there and finish that, and he got it done.
Because Steve was going to go and do it if he didn't.
I was gonna go do it. Joni Diva, welcome in as well. Dillo's.
Hey, wait a minute, real quick. Piccolo Trusky's anniversary's today.
Really?
Yes, happy
Well, happy anniversary.
The Dillos are here too. We should
Yep.
talk
Dillo
about
Diz.
the fact that we're on their podcast again tomorrow.
Yep. So
And next week and the week after.
it's a few
For
part.
the next 9 weeks.
that was such a
they're
fun
used
time,
to-
though.
They're used to recording for like a half hour, stretching it to whatever they needed to, and then we come on and they had to kick us off. So
Like 3 hours is like we're done.
it happens. All right, guys.
Anytime they need some fillers, they're just going to invite us on again.
Whichever one you use best at counting.
Oh, that's Shep.
I can count.
Shout
I'm
out.
good at guys. I'm good at math. I can count.
Yes, and of course, John Morgan, it is everybody else's unbirthday. So
That is true. Forever?
Ever?
forever.
Sorry.
We're gonna have a special.
Muppet love after we found out that Zip doesn't like the Muppets.
And before all of you start recording the next this stream,
Wednesday.
it is
Ooh.
copywritten. Our singing is copywritten. So
100.
yeah,
Hi guys.
Ian grew up. What happened?
a brand new
Ian's-
Lamborghini.
Ian's got the quarantine 20.
I like my mask on. Sure,
Shep, we can't. Hang on, Shep. Shep, hang on. We can't hear you.
Winston.
Is there a dog barking?
Yes,
It's a horse.
It's a pony.
It's a horse.
it's a pony.
That sounds like a dinosaur to me.
It's a barking horse.
Did he come from the dinosaur ride?
Yeah. It's like you go through. It's like Winston. That's not our dinosaur. Neither.
Well, I just wanted to come on here and say that I can count.
Let's do it.
I went to school for a long time to learn how to count.
It's 100% true, Leanne.
It's
100%
true. I'm a good counter. And I don't mean like counter like a tabletop counter. I mean like the numerical kind.
All right, guys, that's the show. It's been 2 hours of Ian talking.
Ian,
about
Ian
counting.
must be the New Testament, I guess.
See you later.
One,
New Testament.
two. Are they making fun of me? No, they're not making fun of you. You're good. You're all set. Good, because
Good at math.
I wouldn't want to have to come through this computer
Oh
and
my
get
God.
you. All right. Why don't you start counting, Ian?
All right.
1, 2, not 5, because 5 is too many.
.com.
Not
Thanks, John Morgan.
missed
I
it.
agree, John Morgan.
Mr. Hanky.
Everyone who wants us to sing, put poop in the chat.
Two is not enough. And four.
I feel like I'm on Sesame
Four.
Street.
Yeah. Outright.
6.
Yeah.
I should have said,
That's
anybody
a,
but Shep that can count.
that's a good idea. One.
That's a rule.
Woo. Three. Oh wait, you got a three.
Oh my god. Can he start already?
I don't know.
Bye guys, I got three.
I'm gonna get sick.
Oh,
Oh my god.
He counted to three. He didn't even know he counted to three.
The best was he says 1 like he was like
he's the count.
he's a counting to 3. But it was one.
All right, I'm taking over.
Dave,
All right.
go for it.
1,
Oh,
2,
6.
6,
9.
3, 9.
Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday to you.
Happy birthday
to you.
Happy
Happy birthday, dear John, Tracy, Tara, Chris, Heidi, Mindy, Angela. Happy anniversary to Piccolo Trusky.
Happy
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 birthday anniversary
to
you.
You. I have a feeling that we should probably just have one person do this every week when we have the last.
Dave, you got drained out by whatever's going on over here.
Dave, that's a good idea. We should just rotate once a week. One of us sing.
I'm just saying, there's always someone who has a.
Why don't we do this? Why don't we pre-record it? I'll edit it and chop it down to the normal
That's what I
time.
said last week. We all should individually sing it.
All I gotta say is Mike Wheeler just typed OMG.
Yeah.
He would know. Just saying. We also lost 30 people.
John Morgan, $2 says game over. Jen Very, welcome in. Thank you for getting here just in time. Julie McCown says, "Dear Lord, I show up late and everyone is already sauced."
That's hilarious.
We have
We haven't even hit one country yet.
not yet at all. Kay Atwood, welcome in.
Hotel room. This is water, I swear.
So lots of birthdays.
Yep.
But yeah,
T Money's birthday.
what's that?
It's T Money's birthday.
Money.
Yes, it is.
That's pretty
Speaking
awesome.
of which, somebody told them about the nice little thing we did Sunday. It was fun.
Oh my god, that was so much fun.
That's a great idea.
Trek Day Fun Day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
if-
talk about the Trek Day Fun Day.
If you guys missed, if anyone in this chat, and I don't know how they would have, but if you guys missed it, Kenzie Days, Tracy's daughter, put together an amazing.
Crushed it.
And frankly, you go watch that instead of this. So
And Shep, elaborate how it happened because she got the pot and then obviously got canceled.
Shep, tell the story that Zip's gonna tell.
So, as you can imagine, being your senior year in high school, you grab the leading female role in a play, and it's like you finish out your high school career in theater, and then this
The top.
whole thing happens. So, of course, everything gets canceled. School is all online, and after the excitement of scoring the lead role, you get pushed to the back. Not get pushed to the back, but it's basically like getting, well, yeah, it's like having the most amazing thing happen and then all of a sudden it just disappears on you. So a few other amazing people in the community, Mama Mouse,
Who just
I think it was
popped in, by the way.
Oh.
Huge shout
Oh,
out to
yeah.
the Myers family for
and
for-
Angela from
Kelly.
Is Our Dream. They behind the scenes were talking with her and said, "Hey, you know what? This is you should do something and put this together." And through some little extra motivation, she went ahead and took the script, edited the whole script down to kind of streamer friendly, held auditions, which we were honored to even audition for, and
I have a
through
question.
through some
More of a
significant money buys. We had to pay about $4,000, but Steve was granted the role of Shrek.
Yeah. Steve
Shep,
got.
Steve, you
got
look
the role of
great.
Shrek 100.
The ears
And
were
then-
too long.
Well, the
He didn't
three
even
of
have
us-
to audition. He was just
Yeah.
Shrek because everyone knew he was going to paint himself green, which is great.
He was the only one that was going to go all out and paint himself that much.
Which happened.
Apparently,
No, if you guys missed that that amazing work that she did, go check it out. It's on her channel.
100. Avery dropped it. Go watch
Yep.
that. Come back and watch this later. It's fine.
Yeah, it's truly amazing. She did
Had a blast.
like outstanding job. Yeah, it was so much fun too. So much fun to do it, and yeah, it was very exciting.
for sure. So
Beyond fun.
beyond fun, is that what you said?
May I possibly venture that it was as
Yes.
close as you could get to all things fun not being on Steve's channel?
Or I mean, it actually was it was the closest thing you could get. It was the closest thing you could get to watching like it being made
Mhm.
as a cartoon.
Oh yeah, I mean, frankly, they're better than the live action Disney stuff that they've put on ABC. So first of all, it's better than that. Only because.
Yeah, Kelly was amazing. Kelly did crazy.
Kelly-
good.
Everyone did amazing.
Yeah, everyone did so good.
And Shep, watching the back again,
Correct.
you did, dude. Your voice is like mint, Shep. You have a really like Kelly sounded spot on with the donkey. But dude, your voice, you like if you close your eyes, you could definitely tell like Farquaad was up in there. Pinocchio, you have a great animated voice.
Yeah,
Welcome
they've
to
actually
Rock
asked.
and Roll
I've
and
actually,
Dana Marie.
I've had after that little play we had. I've been some of the bigger production companies have reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to be a voice actor, and that's
Toy Story 5.
Well,
yeah,
that's awesome.
that's not
Yes.
true at all.
Yes. All right, you guys, real quick. We
Time out,
haven't even.
Shep Quick or
Oh,
real?
here we go. Now I know how Steve feels.
Just saying, is it Shep Quick or like real people quick?
Shep Quick.
All right, so we got
All right.
20 minutes.
Guys,
I just want to interject that and say that it's absolutely ridiculous that you guys sit there and make fun of me because I can tell a story, and they're not stories; they're true. But go ahead, Zip. I'm sorry.
no, that's fine. Steve, you want to mute these two? No, I'm just kidding.
I don't do that. That's not nice.
I love it. You guys, I love you. We
I love
have
you.
not talked yet about episode 50. You guys in the chat, everyone, welcome to episode 50. It's been an amazing 50 weeks. And not only am I looking forward to our 1 year anniversary that's in a few weeks, but the future of what D&T has in store. I cannot wait. We are so blessed to call each other's brothers, and we also are very blessed to have this chat, this community in our lives. We owe it all to you. And we wanted to do something special for you guys tonight for our 50th episode. We are not going to Epcot. Taking off my band. We're not going to Epcot. Instead,
We're not drinking around the world.
we're not drinking around the world, unfortunately. But instead of another
false question, we've had zero. So.
exactly. Instead of another virtual tour with Disney,
0.
we thought since it's Mother's Day this coming Sunday, why not do a stream celebrating how awesome moms are? They all hold all moms hold a special place in our heart, and they deserve, we deserve to thank them for all they do. And not only we're going to celebrate moms tonight, we're going to celebrate our wives who are superhero moms, especially Shep's because he's got 4 kids. So
That was 19.
yes, exactly 92. We just want to thank our moms, and we want to celebrate them. And we have a lot of surprises tonight, and I am super excited to get to our actual stream. Episode 50. Moms are awesome. Steve, take it away, buddy.
Well, we do have a few surprises. Instead of meeting somebody in the parks today, we're going to meet them in a different way. So say hello to
Josh.
Resort TV.
What's up?
Hey guys, how's it
What
going?
are you
No, no, we have New York news royalty / birthday boy.
Yes, congratulations,
Super
John.
mom.
Congratulations. So if
Superstar.
somebody in chat, I know Dale was in there. Josh, for those of you who don't know, why don't you tell him, Josh? Why don't you tell him exactly what you were on today?
So I got an email this afternoon, and it basically said, "Would you like to be on a theme park, like a discussion of Disney reopening on New York's Fox Channel 5? And can you Zoom this afternoon?" I was like, "Yes, please. What time?" Like I was, super excited. Like, no, I'm sorry, I have previous things. No, it was incredible. And so just literally sitting right here, he just
Talk to my managers.
Yeah, yeah.
Can I take a rain check? Are you guys around tomorrow? I'll do it tomorrow. I can't do
have
it.
my people call your people. We'll work it out.
Josh, I'll be your people. Let me talk to them.
You be the people. No, it was incredible. And one of our resort hoppers, actually the reporter, watches us, which was just blew my mind. And JRNJ, one of our community members, works in that same station. So they were like, we need to have a theme park person to talk about Disney reopening. And they were all like, let's call Josh. And it was just like, wow, it was just so
Awesome.
amazing.
It's awesome.
Super.
Yeah, and if anyone has the link to that
Yes.
he did, throw it in there because that was awesome.
We're going to try and post it tomorrow. I don't think it's up yet. I just want to make sure I have permission from the station to do it. But I think we do. But yeah, we're going to probably try do
nice.
a vlog about it tomorrow, I think.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Courtney,
watch it tomorrow.
welcome in, Corey.
All right.
But yes, guys, look tomorrow on Resort. You all are subscribed to Resort TV One. Welcome in Tim S as well. So make sure you go check them out tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow that they will post that on there. Real quick, we got a $20 PayPal, and the note says from Figuratrusky, love Disney. Thank you for the laughs. Love you all with a bunch of heart and laughing face emojis.
I
So
love it. Thank you so much.
The anniversary, Pigletowski.
thank you so much.
Oh, that's awesome.
Well, before we carry on with the festivities here, there's one thing that we wanted to do first, and that is for those of you that don't know, obviously Resort TV One are the pillars of our community, and one of them had a very, very special birthday this week.
Josh.
Birthday to Josh.
Thank you.
Welcome in. And we thought,
And it's on a very special day as well.
Yes. How cool is that?
This is the coolest birthday ever. That was not a thing when I was a kid. And then people started saying, I was like, wait a minute, but that's my birthday. So yeah.
I love it.
That's so great.
so we thought Josh deserved his own rendition.
I just realized I did everything wrong in my life. I have 4 kids. I should have pre-planned this a little better.
Please give it a shot, right?
I know. You had a 4 in 365 chance.
What
there.
was I doing?
Better chance than a lot of us.
That's it. Tell your wife, number 5, ready? Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
It's Baby E. We've already got it figured out. It's Baby E.
No, ain't happening.
Zip.
Ain't happening.
Why don't you count this?
What's that?
Why don't you count this time so we can give Josh his own little rendition here?
Oh, I can't
All
wait.
right. On the count of a real 3. 1, 2, 3.
What,
Happy
3?
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. Happy birthday, Josh.
Josh, who is probably
I'm lost. I don't even know where we're at this point.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy May the 4th.
In all seriousness,
That was
awesome.
thank you for everything that you guys do in this community. We are all here. You're responsible for all of us. So thank you guys so much.
Time out. Jenna's like, wait, I'm responsible for you all?
Yeah, we are. Well,
And it's like, I gotta go.
I did not.
It's fine. It's fine.
I do not condone anything you guys say or do.
Pearl Manhattan says, I'm noticing some effort with the singing. That was almost okay.
I will accept Nicole and Jenny and Gigi and Brandy, but not the rest of you heathens.
Even Queen Steve. Should take Queen Steve
for
too.
sure.
Oh my God.
so
My cheeks hurt from smiling after a Wednesday night. I swear to God.
we do have some more surprises. And
surprises.
real quick, we gotta say goodbye to one of our buddies here for just a couple minutes.
You can
He's
get rid of
leaving.
me. You can get
Just
rid
for
of me.
go
I don't
backstage.
know
He's
which
not
one. I'm just
leaving.
waving.
He's just going backstage. So we're going. They're all waving.
You'll put us all back.
And we're going to bring in another special guest. And that is, of course, Mom, Resort TV One.
Everybody.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
The true
You're
OG of this
fantastic.
community.
Good.
So, yes, we wanted to get on Mother's Day. There's no better person to have on your Mother's Day show than the matriarch of the community.
Good word. That's the word I was going to use.
We would celebrate, kick off our Mother's Day celebration with Mom from Resort TV One.
The matriarch.
Thank you.
Right there.
Matriarch.
Happy Mother's
Happy
Day.
Mother's Day, Mom.
Thank you.
So
Yeah, she's really the mom to all of us.
yes, you are. She is definitely the mom to all of us. I even in chat we all write, "Hi, Mom."
Hi,
And
Mom.
then Mom and Dad. So
Yeah, and I love it.
she is the
There's 1,000 people that write, "Hey, Mom," every week.
True. That's
just
true.
for the record. Shep has left his seat, so this counts as one.
Oh, that does count as one.
That's why
That's
you
the only reason he wanted to go backstage so he could
Exactly.
Aw.
So, Mom, you have anything? Would you like to say anything while you got the floor?
Oh, you guys are all great. I mean, you're all such nice guys, and we enjoy your streams, and we enjoyed seeing some of your families on the streams, and you guys are all great.
I think it's pretty incredible that we watch Resort TV One weekly, and you guys are always there supporting them, even in times like we're with today, where we all have to be in these boxes. You guys are still participating in the streams. I think that you and Dad are fantastic supporters. I've known the stories that these guys have told me about how it all started, and I wanted to personally thank you for everything that you've done to give them the opportunity that gives us the opportunity to do what we do. So thank you.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're
And
welcome.
I just
don't
want to piggyback.
think we do that much.
I want to piggyback
We
up
just
with
like to
Steven.
hang out.
What Steve said, because the first time I found out about Mom and Dad was on the Disfluencers podcast with Brandy and Dave, when Jenna and Josh were telling the story about how you guys were the ones that brought them to the pots really early. And
Zip, she can hear you.
oh, she
Yeah.
can't.
Oh, I can hear him. What's that? What
I
happened?
can hear him. I know.
Steve, you might have to, I think she's mobile, so you might have to bounce her out and bring her back in real quick.
I can hear him. I know.
Hang on. Let me try one thing. Hang on 1 second.
I don't have to talk.
No, that's totally fine.
Let me reiterate what Zip is saying. You're
Yeah.
Real quick, hang on. Yeah,
Yes.
you're awesome.
Exactly. That's all you need to know.
You're off.
Tell mom I love her.
Yeah.
Zip said he loves you. And I
Evermill,
think
welcome in. Tanya J, welcome in. And we had a super sticker from Brady Mabe, $1.99, a red hand pointing up. So thank you guys.
And Donna too. Do you see Donna?
And Donner just dropped a $9.99 super chat. 2 words to describe how wonderful Jane is as a mom. Monsoon TTA, 100%. She's an incredible friend too. Love you, Jane. Happy Mother's Day from Donna to you, Jane. Jane, it's awesome to see, and this isn't just a couple streams here and there. It is awesome to see the fact that Resort TV One is a 100% family-focused enterprise. Not just in what is created by all of you, but the way you guys do the parks. It's 100% family oriented. The whole family's involved. We love it. I don't know what else to say, but happy Mother's Day. Thank you for all that you do.
Tell her I said happy Mother's Day too.
Coming on a Wednesday night. What'd you say, Zip?
I said tell her happy Mother's Day too from me.
Zip says happy Mother's Day. 100%. Thank you so much for coming on and supporting everyone in the community beyond words. You are awesome. Happy Mother's Day. Thank you.
Aw.
And
Oh,
Corey Meets
thank you.
World says, nice guys. Man, you have really tricked Mom. So, welcome in, Mom.
Oh,
Yes, that's right, Corey.
I've said what you can bounce me out and throw Shep back in here if you want to.
Yeah, you can rotate us, Steve. I don't mind bouncing too.
Okay, let me start with there's so many boxes.
Hashtag all the boxes. And we should say
All
happy
the
birthday
boxes.
to mom too. But while we're here, I mean, we'll say it on actual Mother's Day, but happy early Mother's Day, mom.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom.
Thanks, guys. Love you.
Shep,
Love
see if you
you.
can-
Love you too.
What's that?
Can you hear Shep?
No,
Hello.
I don't know what's going on with our.
Hello.
She
hello.
can't hear you or Zip.
So if I just go like this,
But maybe can you send her out back? Steve, can you bring her out back and then back in?
Hold on, mom. They're gonna take you out and then come
I'm gonna
back.
try
in.
something real quick.
Okay.
And then Dave comes in.
All right.
hello, hello.
Zip,
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me, Mom?
can you hear Zip now?
Mom?
Hello, hello.
Hello,
Nope.
Mom? Aw.
Weird, but you can hear us.
I can hear the rest of you.
She has to leave
But-
StreamYard and then come back in to be able to
Oh,
do
you
that.
hear me?
But
That's fine.
she can't hear you too, so that's okay.
Yeah.
Well, she can.
Yeah.
I was gonna say they can close. She can close the thing and come back through the email again if you want. It's up to you
Yeah,
guys.
just come through the same link, Mom.
Okay. All right. We'll do it.
Yeah, go ahead, leave it all the way complete, and then come back.
Okay.
So hit Dad. There you go. You got it.
Dad's
Hey,
like,
Dad.
I can hear them.
He got it. He got it. Hey, he was the one. He was the pro at the beginning. He's the one that filmed a lot of those Sony camera little videos and stuff that we have. So he's the tech pro from the beginning.
That's
All
awesome.
Dad.
He taught
Welcome in, Jeffrey Resendez.
And
Rachel
real quick,
Fitzgerald.
just in case you can't hear me, but one of the great things is seeing Josh and Jenna with their parents at the parks. It brings me back to when I was with my parents at the parks. Because, like I said, I went about 13 times, once or twice a year from the ages 5 to 13. And my parents, they're older now, and they can't make the trip down there. So when I see you guys with your parents, it brings me back and the memories that I have with my parents. That I know we're going to talk a little bit tonight about my mom and my relationship with my mother, especially with Disney. It just brings me back, and that's just another reason how I fell in love with you guys.
Aw.
That's awesome.
Can you hear us?
Hi, Dad.
Hi, Mom.
Did
No.
it work?
Can you hear Zip?
Works.
You with me?
Okay.
Can you hear me
maybe
now?
it's just because I have a Boston,
Yes,
Boston accent.
yes.
She can't hear me.
Oh, she
We
does.
hear you.
Okay, it works. All right.
Corey said she has very.
It's actually selective hearing.
It's so like
She's like, Zip's talking. I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Mom, you must be related.
Your mouth
to my
is
wife.
moving.
So
Poor
something else that we have ready here is we have just a little bit of a small presentation
Ooh.
for people tonight. And we thought maybe Josh and Jenna could tell stories or whatever you guys wanted to do.
I promise
But,
I'm not going to cry tonight.
Wow.
Dude, you cry
We
every
thought
night.
we would start off obviously with Mom from Resort TV One.
Yeah.
Aw.
Thank
So-
you. Aw.
Oh, there you go.
Mom,
It's Piglet True.
That's so
Oh,
great.
That was so fun.
Okay, and then we have a few pictures here, but if you guys want, you got any stories you guys want to tell us about? What does your mom mean to you guys, Josh and Jenna?
Aw.
Well-
Jenny, go for it, Jenna. And no, you go first. You go first.
Okay. Well, I just know, Mom would do anything for us for sure. She always, when I'm ready to go to the park, I can call her up and be like, "You want to go?" Like, even if I give her half an hour, she's like, "Yep, let's go. I'll be ready," and I'll go. So she is always down to go to Disney, go to Universal, do do whatever. She is always there, always excited. And yeah. And of course I love that because I have a awesome Disney buddy to go with. So
So awesome.
It is kind of nice to see in the parks. A lot of times when you go solo, Mom's always right there with you, so it is pretty nice.
for
Yeah,
sure.
I same thing. I mean, as far as the parks go, but even just like growing up, we had 3 in our family, and there was a lot of things going on, and Jen and I had a bazillion performances, and our brother did as well, and they were there at every single one that they could possibly come to, and Mom kept us organized and kept us doing our homework. She taught college English full time, and now that I have Liam and whatever, and I'm just like, wow, I don't know how you guys did it with 3. It's hard enough with 1, so it was pretty amazing, just how you kept us all straight and kept us all together, and I don't know, it's and helped us, that both of you helped us to love Disney, and that just I don't know who we would be today without that. So
Very
That's
cool.
awesome.
Aw, thanks, guys.
Well, and we've only had the fortunate pleasure of only knowing you for a very short period of time, since we all just joined YouTube recently within less than 2 years. Most of us just over a year. But I can say that I know that I cannot wait to get to the parks. I know you're going to be there with them on Friday nights. When they invite us, we're always there, and it's so much fun to hang back with you and Dad and just talk to you guys, especially since I'm from Indiana and you guys made that move from Indiana. So I kind of relate a little bit. So
Hey, Steve, when you making the move?
Within 2 years. But no, you guys are fantastic, and we just wanted to thank you for everything that you do, not only just for Josh and Jenna, but for the entire community. Because without you, this would never be possible.
1000%.
No, you guys are so. You're just really good guys. We really appreciate all of you.
Well, I can take that one. The other guys aren't. We all know who you're talking about.
Oh my goodness.
Obviously, all talking about Shep. I mean, that's fantastic.
I love it.
I'm glad that Shep was able to take that one for the team.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Shep.
For all of us.
I do what I can. You know?
Dapper Dad and Mom are fantastic. I'm looking at the pictures here.
Yeah.
That's
That was so
cool.
fun.
Is that Dale?
Oh my
Is that
goodness.
Dale?
That is Dale.
Yes, it is.
Is that Dale from Tiffany Doodad?
That one should be blown up. I love that
Yeah.
picture.
Oh, gosh.
Yep, that was a fun day.
Oh,
100.
But yeah,
Love
seriously,
that.
what Steve said, if it wasn't for Mom and Dad,
Mhm.
I mean, we wouldn't be all together. And it's just a trickle down effect that is just it's happy the whole way down. We can't thank you enough. Oh, these are great pictures.
Oh, the Gravediggers. That's awesome.
Oh, that's
Joey.
a big one.
Joey.
Oh, Joey.
Oh, wait.
Did you guys see Joey's video he put out today with making the carrot cookies?
Mm.
Not
Oh
yet.
my God, it is hilarious. He
Oh,
is
I
just
love his videos.
oh my God, it was so great. I love him. And there he is right there. He's in the chat. Joey, that video was awesome today, buddy.
Oh yeah, yeah. And actually, I got a special birthday. Some of you guys in the Mopper chat saw I got special birthday wishes from Joey, which was just incredible.
It was so good.
He's amazing.
So awesome.
That's
They've
awesome,
been like, Joey's been on fire with the videos he's been putting out between the the Corey food review
Nate.
and Nate, Paige, Mr. Morrow, and the birthday, the dance challenge. They have
Yes.
been on fire.
We haven't.
They
We
have
have the.
crushed
ahead.
the quarantine.
Yeah, we got the. We haven't forgotten about the dance challenge. We know we were tagged, so don't worry about it.
Oh, no worries.
And Joey said, I was thinking of music when I said I got gadgets. That area. You know, when you watch the video today, he does a little aerial bit, and I absolutely like. Oh my God, I had to show Nicole. I can go look at what Joey.
Wait. Zip likes Ariel?
Oh,
Never. $4.99 super chat from Donna. I always say it all started with Mom and Dad and a Josh and a Jenner.
Correct.
100%.
All about the Jenner.
Yeah.
It is. It's as I said earlier. The fact that it's not just, hey, we're family friendly. You exemplify what a family should be. It's worth striving to be there, and love the fact that you can bring it to us every Friday night, and we'll get the heck out of this whole like quarantine BS at some point. Sorry, I probably should have done that, but you know where I'm at. We're all there, and we're all striving to move forward. But you guys have been crushing it over the past 5 years. So thank you so much.
and real quick, I'm going to say bye so Steve can put me backstage and he can pop back in. I just want to say, Mom and Dad, you guys are amazing. We love you. I hope you have the best Mother's Day. I hope Josh and Jenna, I'm sure they're going to do a Zoom with you guys and celebrate. And Josh Jenner, if you're gone before I get back, I want to thank you guys so much for everything you do. You have no idea how you affected all of our lives, and when we tell you we love you, we mean it from the bottom of our hearts. So love you all. Josh,
Aw.
Jenna, mom, dad, thank you so much.
What the guy at the top
Thanks,
said.
Zip.
Yeah,
Steve, you can-
I agree
you can
with
come
Zip, except he has to add an R to the end of mom.
Oh. Yeah, Zip adds a few syllables. He takes them from words and puts them in the other words, though, to make the other words longer. So
I like it.
That's like anything that ends with an R actually really ends with an A. So
Yeah.
if it's a
4 H.
car, it's a car.
I think it's
And
an
then
A
with
and
the
4
O,
H's.
Oh yeah, there could be some H's in there too.
Like ba.
Yeah, like
Yes,
bah,
like bah.
exactly. And then anything that doesn't have an R, it has to have an R.
Yep.
Like Jen-R.
I mean, why not? Mom, you named me Jenner, right?
Right.
It was like the most popular name at the time. It was like Jenner.
Yeah.
It's on the birth certificate. I've seen it.
Uh-huh. Fun fact, they did change my name, actually.
Fun
Fun
fact.
it doesn't matter if you changed it or not. You're Jenner in perpetuity at this point.
True. Yeah,
Well,
they did
now
not-
people used to call Jenna Gina, and so she'd been Jeaner.
Somebody come Jenner.
I like Jenner better, thanks.
Oh, funny stuff.
Teddy plays. Welcome in.
Jeaner.
Jeaner.
That's awesome.
And Dad,
So-
actually, Dad used to call me. Dad used to one of my nicknames. He used to call me Josher. So there you go.
Oh,
Yeah.
Josher.
Josh,
True.
I can't
Actually,
believe I
yeah.
just admitted that on his stream.
Just so you know, Zip's in the background going like, I knew it.
He's
We're
laughing
cutting
really
we're
hard.
cutting this clip out and we're putting it on Saturday's video.
Put it on.
And welcome in downscale.
awesome.
Oh, we did get a real quick. I was going to wait till this one, but it does mention we got a PayPal, and I lost it already, from John Morgan for $50. It says, "I poke fun with the poop emojis, but in all seriousness, what you guys do is great. Congratulations on 50 episodes, Josh. Happy belated birthday,
Yes. John.
and keep up the greatness, guys. Everyone, hit that like and subscribe to these awesome guys. Thank you so much, John, with the
And John,
$50
thank you
PayPal."
so much,
John, and welcome to Orlando, John. Welcome.
Yes.
I'm glad you made it down safe.
Welcome.
Yep.
Sounds awesome.
So,
Soon.
but anyways, that's we just wanted to bring you guys on. So Josh and I think Jenna knew about it. I don't know how much mom knew, but we wanted to surprise everybody with a little bit different kind of stream, and also get to sing a special happy birthday when Josh was on stream here with him.
Yeah.
And 100%
So,
happy Mother's Day.
Absolutely.
Happy
Thank
Mother's
you.
So awesome.
Yeah, thank
But
Happy Mother's Day.
yes, mother, thank you for mom, thank you, mom, thank you for being here.
Mother.
Thank you for
Hey, mother. Hey, mother.
It should be
I'd like
called
to
Happy
say one
Mom's
last
Day.
thing. Thank you, mother.
In all seriousness, thank you so much for everything that you do for this community, for Josh and Jenna, for everybody that has anything to do with Disney whatsoever. You're an amazing person. Like I said before, you're the matriarch of this community. Thank you so much. And thank you for being on the show so that we could pay homage to you properly. We really appreciate it.
And,
We'll get
sorry
you
for
a
not
crown
telling
next
you what
time
we
we're
were
all
going to do either. Or sorry for throwing a surprise at you.
Next time we're all actually at Epcot, not even virtually or whatever. We'll just stop in Germany and get you a crown.
Perfect.
The matriarch
Yes.
She needs one. Mm-hmm.
for sure.
Yeah, thank you.
For
guys.
sure.
You guys are all so sweet.
Josh, Jenna, do you have anything else for mom?
Thanks for everything, and can't wait for more Disney fun together.
Yes, me too.
That's right. Yep. Thanks for being awesome, and thanks for always being there for us. And we're excited to make more memories. We're not done yet. We're just getting started. So we can't wait to keep going once all this stuff is over. So
Yes, for sure.
and I just wanted to add too, it's a Friday when they do the signature Friday morning stream announcement.
Yes.
When they go through you guys, and it is truly something special to see such an awesome relationship that you guys have. So it's very, very special, and we appreciate
thank
you guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Downscale says happy birthday. Thanks, Downscale.
Yes, $2 super chat from Josh or from Downscale. This is happy birthday to Josh. Cake money, cake money.
We should have brought a cake.
Ooh.
Do I have one? Kicking around?
I
No, I
have,
don't
I
have
have half of Gigi's birthday cake left over. I could probably
Ooh,
There you go.
I don't know.
I
Welcome in,
think I had
Hannah
some like yodels or something.
and Serenity. And Todd B, welcome in as well.
Get some Oreos.
Ooh, there you go.
That works.
Now you're talking.
Love it.
Well, I guess we'll probably sign off here pretty soon. We don't want to get in the way of your awesome stream or anything like that. But we want to let Zip get back on here
Get back
so he
in.
can.
Yep.
Yep. But we appreciate you guys having us on. This has been awesome. We love being on.
Yeah.
We feel like it's an honor to be on this show because it is so much fun to watch, and we appreciate all the kind words. But honestly, right back at you guys. I mean, like I said, it's there aren't very many streams that I religiously watch every week, and if I'm not working or if I'm not doing something with the family, I've got this on. Even if I'm ninja watching, I've got it on. I enjoy it every single week, guys. You guys are awesome.
Thank you so
I
much.
100% agree. I look forward to it every Wednesday for sure.
Yep.
And congratulations, guys, on hitting 89K. You guys are so
100
close.
is like
less than
a
11K
month
away.
away.
Thank
just
you.
Can't wait.
So excited.
Mhm.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much, and happy Mother's Day.
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you,
guys.
guys.
Can't wait until we see you guys back in the parks too.
Oh,
We'll be there.
Yes.
For sure.
And Zip's doing this in the background.
Thanks, Zip.
So,
All for Josh.
thank you guys so much for agreeing to do this. We really greatly appreciate it.
Absolutely. Anytime, guys. Anytime.
Yeah, thank you.
And guys, if you aren't familiar, which I know most of you are, make sure you check out Resort TV 1 Fridays at 6 p.m. They go live normally from the parks. Right now, they're doing virtual lives most of the time, and they're doing a fantastic job with them. Also, catch them with a lot of vlogs. Jenna does amazing premieres on Monday nights at 7, and they do pop-up lives as well. So make sure you check them out. If you're not subscribed somehow, please go subscribe to Resort TV 1.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
thanks.
Appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much.
See you
Okay.
guys.
Bye, everybody. Happy Mother's Day, everybody.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye. Love you.
Bye.
See you guys.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Hey,
Zip.
Gentlemen.
Hey, Zip. Happy Mother's
so-
Day. Oh,
So
wait.
fun fact, I just drank around the world while I was waiting.
Would not
We completed both thumbnails tonight.
Nice.
So just to let you know.
love it.
Very nice.
Oh, yeah.
they
By
have
the way,
to-
there will be a new thumbnail up.
Yes,
Yeah.
new thumbnail.
The description of the thumbnail will change to make sure it's all legit. Buddha Limbu, welcome in as well. So, guys, we have other mothers. We all have mothers, and we all have wives. Well, maybe we all have wives. We'll see when we get to the thing. P, welcome in. Thanks so much.
Gene, how are you?
This is like a TikTok like teaser.
Where you
Wait
from?
for it. Wait for it.
Yeah. All right. So, next up on the docket, we will start with Patrick's mom.
Oh man, we're gonna
Is
start with
Zip
my
at the
mom.
very bottom. Zip is Patrick. if you don't know.
Wait, we're going right for the
Patrick,
throat with the emotional stuff? Is that
I
the
know,
plan?
seriously, you couldn't ease me into this.
We gotta get the
I
emotional
love my
stuff
mom.
out
She
now.
is the best.
P. What's up,
We
dude?
need,
What up, Trippy?
we need the emotional stuff to hit, and then give him time to get over it so we can end the stream properly when it comes time for it. So
My mom is the best. I absolutely love her. Being an only child, my mom was like my best friend growing up. And here we go. And like she would play video games with me.
Wait,
She
is
was
that
just,
you or is that Patrick in the
that's me.
PJ? That's you.
No, that's PJ. No, that's PJ. No, my mom she is so
Did they
great.
have cameras when you were that old?
Oh, really funny.
that's way to lighten the emotions there, Dave.
I'm trying to lighten the mood, brother.
Yeah, no, my mom.
Do you have a bucket underneath you? for the waterfall that's about to ensue?
I do. I'm gonna not try this, but no, mom is like I call her every single day. If I do miss a day, she calls me because she's like, where are you? You okay? And my mom is like my best friend growing up. She was my rock, and everyone has a special place in their hearts for their moms, but being an only child, my mom was always there. My dad worked, and my mom was a stay-at-home mom, and she's such a wonderful person, and it trickles down to her and PJ. For real quick, for an example, this is how much because you'll get how emotional I am through my mom with this story right here. The other day, PJ called my parents up and they didn't answer, and he left them a voicemail. Real quick, it said, "Hi, Mimi and Papa. I miss you. I love you. I'll talk to you later," and hung up. And they've listened to that voicemail. This was last week. They said, or maybe a week and a half ago, they've said they've listened to that voicemail about 30 times a day because they're quarantined and they love PJ so much. And they've listened to that voicemail over and over. I talked to my mom today. They got a call from one of my mother's doctors, and her doctor left her a message, and it deleted PJ's voicemail.
No.
So they were heartbroken. And so tomorrow we're going to make sure that they don't answer the phone, so PJ can give another voicemail just so they have it. And it's just my mom's the best. I love my mom. We had them over recently this past weekend. We social distance. They came over just to say hi, and we set up a couple of chairs in the backyard, and we were, unfortunately far enough away where PJ wanted to give them a hug but couldn't. And my mom tried a White Claw for the first time.
Yes.
Okay? I think I Marco Polo'd it to you guys, and she loved it. And my dad was drinking out of a Disney koozie. They're just such awesome people, and I love my mom. She is like the best.
Tell your mom to start playing Fortnite, and she can get on the chat with Dawson and TJ.
They don't even. I wish they had an iPhone so we could FaceTime or do something cool with them, so they could I'm gonna have to wait until my mom can come and watch PJ again once this is all over, so I can put this episode on so she can watch it, because before they were watching our episodes when they would come over to watch PJ, and so they know you guys. They love you guys, and they know how much you mean to me. And my mom's the best. Let's see more pictures of mom.
Somebody gives Zip a tissue, and Steve, don't look at him. So more pictures of mom, huh? Well,
love mom. Mom's the best.
More pictures of mom. You want to explain these pictures of mom?
Yeah. So the picture with my mother and myself holding up a couple of glasses of wine and beer, that was actually at Foxwoods. I think it was. So my parents have been married. We celebrated their 50th. They had me late in life, so they're older. I think they just celebrated their. Oh, Nicole, help me out here. You're in the chat. I threw a 50th anniversary party for them. They had me when they were in the mid to late 30s. So we I think it was for my mother's birthday. Go ahead.
It's in your book, man. Read it. Flip through your book and find the thing.
Hold on. No, but
that's not later in life. I thought you were gonna say 50s.
Yeah, well,
I'm like in my late 30s, and I just had 2 kids.
Wait a minute. Here's a fun fact. So my parents were told they couldn't have kids, so I was a mistake.
Not a mistake in our eyes.
I'm a mistake, guys. I'm a mistake.
And welcome in, buddy, and tell Mindy happy birthday.
Yes, welcome in Viper Project. If you go back to the beginning, we sung happy birthday to Mindy. So make sure that you go check that out because it was epically good.
You might not want to go check it out. Just take our word for it because it was not good. So continue.
It was good. It was good.
You got a comment that said it almost sounded like we tried. Something like that.
So they're celebrating.
That was the second time.
Yeah. Their 59th anniversary this November.
Yeah.
Wow, which is amazing. But so my parents, I think it must have been for my mother's birthday. They wanted to go to Foxwoods and spend the night, but they didn't know how to get there. And I said, look, I bought them a room. I gave them money to play with, to gamble, and they followed me down because I wasn't going to spend the night. They wanted to spend the night, and my dad drives 50 miles an hour, right? So usually it takes 2 hours to drive to Foxwoods. They followed me, and I was embarrassed that I was going that below the speed limit. Right, I'm in the right-hand lane, and they followed me. It was like torture, but it was amazing at the same time. So I got them to Foxwoods. Had dinner with them at this with this picture. The bartender took this picture. Had dinner with them, made sure they were all set, and I gambled for a couple hours, and I left them to be. But that was an awesome picture of my mom, and of course, the one on the right is with PJ and my mom at one of the I think maybe 3 years ago for Easter at my parents' house.
Real quick, welcome in Isaac Nail, Mary Kehoe, and Magic of the Mouse TV. And
Goodness.
And my parents are about to celebrate their 35th anniversary. And my dad,
oh my God. Thanks, Corey.
It was amazing. I was gonna say, but then I got cut off. No, that's too mean. Before you open the can, I was gonna say, if your parents hit you later in life, are they pushing for the record for the world's oldest living people?
No, my mom's still 29, by the way. I'm older than her.
Always.
Wait,
But,
so you should. Okay, I'm not gonna. Yeah, okay.
And Mickey's Magic is Meg's parents are celebrating 34 years. So that's awesome.
Nice.
Awesome.
All right. So I think we have we got a couple more pictures here of Patrick's mom.
Yeah, I don't know when the one taken on the left was. I think it was around Christmas time, and then obviously Halloween with PJ giving my mom the bunny ears in the background. And if you could see his face there, he is like thinking he is the funniest little thing.
And I like he's holding the pumpkin top too.
He's got the pumpkin talk, and actually, oh no, that wasn't. It was another pumpkin picture because we had a Mickey pumpkin out there, and I was in between that one and this one. But this one, he was just hilarious with his bunny ears. So I had to send you that one, Steve.
Nice. Well, you got any closing comments you want to say about your mom or two?
No, just she's like I said, she's my best friend. Growing up,
we were your best friends.
I know, but my mom was everything. She's everything to me, and I can't thank her enough for just being my best friend for all these years. And she's always the one to go to when I needed to talk to someone. Love you, Mom. As I know you're gonna watch the replay, and don't tell Dad about the 50 miles per hour that he was driving. It wasn't that embarrassing.
That's too late. So that's
it's way too late.
All right. Well, happy Mother's Day to Patrick's mom.
Thank you guys.
All right, up next we have Dave's mom.
Oh yes,
Dave.
My mother. This one's gonna get interesting.
Yes, sorry, buddy.
No, you're good. No, this is my mother on my wedding day, 2004.
Mom,
I might cry now.
Yeah, you're good.
Now it's gonna get emotional.
You're good. Mom's the reason that I am as into Disney as I am. We started going when I was 10, and went for the next 10 years every summer. Both my parents taught, so summer vacation was a big thing for us. My mom was a huge history buff, so we would do a lot. Living in PA, we do a lot of Virginia, Washington, Maryland, Civil War battlefields, Revolutionary battlefields, and such. So we did a lot of that. And when I turned 10, she was like, "We should probably go to Disney," because my sister was 5, and now she would remember it. We've all had that conversation in this community. Wait till they're old enough to remember, at any rate. So we went. I was 10. The following year, which is actually pretty funny, because Shep and I, and Zip and I would have been friends earlier if this trip would have happened. But when I was 11, I was really into wanted to become a marine biologist and into whale watching and all that. And my mom said, "Hey, we could go to Cape Cod, which we could do whale watching and whatever and some other things, or we could go back to Disney." My sister and I looked at each other and said, "Let's go back to Disney." So,
what? Good choice.
I know, right?
Disney too.
So it was a good decision, and frankly, ended up, meeting these 3 gentlemen because of it. Unfortunately, my mom passed away of pancreatic cancer in 2005, which was 8 months after this photo was taken. Completely unexpected. Stories really not the happiest. It was 10 days from diagnosis to death. Didn't really have a lot of time to say goodbye, and it's it's been tough, obviously. But mom, my personality is my mom's personality. So I feel like I live on through that. My sister Justine, who's 5 years younger than me, she's a clone of my mother. So I at least get to see that. But mom was a huge Disney fan. Mom was a huge fan of just smiles and life in general. So fantastic. I'm so excited that she was around to see Brandy and I get married. Unfortunately, she never got to see her grandkids. But I
love you, Dave.
Oh yeah,
Love
love you guys.
Love you, brother.
But, this is always tough. It's been 15 plus years since.
That's a testament to what a great job she did raising you. So.
But run through this because we got some fun pictures from a whole heck of a lot of years ago and old, well, young Dave. So, growing up as a family that always went to Disney, it was it's really cool to get to look back and see all of the things that are my favorite are influenced by hers. So the one on the left is. Or right, depending on what you're looking at. Haunted Mansion was her 100% favorite ride. Always had to ride it every time we went. Still same thing here. Absolutely love it. Fantastic. And I know that if anyone's watched anything Brandy and I have said on favorite stuff at Hollywood Studios, Sci-Fi Dine-In has been one of them. And if you look, there's actually like a 13-year-old Dave in a Chicago Bulls shirt with actual hair sitting at Sci-Fi Dine-In. We never really cared for the food, but mom was a huge kind of B-movie junkie. Loved the fact that you could go there and it was sitting in a drive-in, which I think was kind of a thing right back in the day. And she really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed that. Really enjoyed just hanging out there. So go ahead, Steve. But did he forget to hit the next button?
No, I just did.
No, he did. I see it.
Oh yeah, there it is. Nice. Okay,
Sorry.
I was
Steve,
I thought,
Steve,
did
wake
I?
up.
Steve, did you hit the button? Yeah. So
Real quick,
You're good.
we have a $5 super chat from Downscale that says, if it stops scrolling, there's no strength you can build to mitigate the love for family. So absolutely, Downscale. Thank you so much, buddy.
Yeah, thank you so much, Dan Scale.
100. I was always a huge Jaws fan, and growing up, we'd always hit.
Dun-dun,
Dun-dun.
Exactly.
dun-dun, dun-dun.
Who's getting eaten there? Is that
Well,
I see?
that's my sister's.
It's got to be because I see you with the shades. The
Yeah,
Ian Ziering.
Look,
I actually have hair in that.
that
Yeah,
says
that's what I'm
Ernie's
saying.
Crab Shack.
It does say Ernie's Crab Shack. That was a
Ernie's a great guy.
It's an American Eagle shirt. So I know no one believes me, but Amity Island was the original themed land in Orlando, which frankly it was. It was you had the Jaws attraction at Universal and Amity Island, and we
Dave, you could have came to Cape Cod, to
I
see
know.
the actual.
actually see the actual the real deal, but we always had a good time going over there. Mom was a huge fan of the Psycho show, if you remember that one, and she absolutely adored E.T. So we would always have to go over there and hit the E.T. ride, which thankfully is still around, surprisingly. I don't know how that. I can't believe that property still bears any weight on Universal's mind, but the ET ride was one of the main reasons, and probably the only reason we really went to Universal, and the one that the reason my mom would still go to that park. She was a huge Disney fan, right? I've said that multiple times, and the one thing. Hold on, what's up, buddy? Huh? I will shortly, buddy. Give me a minute. Okay. Okay. I will. Thank you. All right. So, my mother was an avid shopper, all the time. So we would do Universal and then have to go hit all the outlets in Orlando. So there was a lot of good memories in Florida associated with my mother, and my stalwart through all of this was Brandy, and the last picture here is Brandy and Mom together.
Such a great picture.
The funny thing is, and not a lot of people know this, my mother had Brandy in 5th grade, and
That's awesome.
yeah, and obviously my mom had my picture on her desk, and there's some lore in our household that Brandy looked and said, "I think I want to marry your son someday."
Oh.
What did she give her for a grade?
I have probably a lot. So, I mean, my mother was beyond ecstatic when Brandy and I got together years later, and they got along swimmingly, and Brandy's helped me through a lot since then, and I see a lot of Mom in her, so it's great to see her live on.
Always, buddy. Always.
Absolutely, man.
Love you, dude.
Dude,
Absolutely.
That's such a great picture. When that was the first picture you showed me too,
That is, you're right.
and I was like, "That's amazing." Oh my
last
god,
one, that's
Steve, can you zoom in by any chance?
I
on,
can't. That's the best I can do.
Oh man,
so we got to get that picture. That's my mother, that's my father, and that's me with hair in the background. I was probably in the 20s. I don't know, it would have been 20, 21, 22. I honestly have a feeling that was taken in Charleston, South Carolina. Mom was a huge plantation fan, history, Civil War history for sure. So we would hit that up every once in a while too. So, but yeah, that was pretty sure that was college, Dave.
can I just say I would not mess with your dad. He looks like he'd wreck people.
Yeah.
He looks like Popeye. Like the Italian Popeye or something. Look at his arms; they look diesel.
Dude, dad at the gym a bit. It's funny. It's forced perspective completely because I got like 4 inches on my dad. But dad's a good dude, and what 100. Just a good guy, man. It's all good. He and Mom were like elementary school sweethearts. Like,
Oh
they were
wow.
the only 2 people they dated.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So it was tough, obviously. Since then, dad's gotten remarried, and I don't want to not give my stepmom Jeanette a shout out in this. She's fantastic with my dad, fantastic with the kids. So happy to have her in our lives. There's actually several vlogs with her and my dad in it from 2018, and she could steal the show. Like she could 100% do like homemade Italian food YouTube channel and crush it.
Oh wow.
But
That's awesome.
but yeah, so it's obviously been a long road. It's been a lot of years. But it's been it's good to look back. Lots of good memories with Mom over the years, and with us being obviously Disney focused and whatever. There's a lot of that through that. So not to 100% bring the house down, but
No, not at all.
dude. Not
That's
at all.
awesome, dude.
This is
Not at all. It's nice that we still, we had to make sure Dave was okay with it, but it's nice to still pay, show honor to your mother for what a great mom she was. So
100%. Just because it's not easy doesn't mean that doesn't deserve a Mother's Day nod for sure. So
absolutely.
100%.
I appreciate it, guys. This was
We love you, man. We love you a lot.
absolutely.
So
100. 4,000.
Okay. Next up, we have Ryan's mom,
Rizza.
Rizza.
Good old Carol.
Where did
Carol.
you get Rizza from?
I have a friend Ryan. We call him Rizza. So
Oh, I thought you were
I
calling
kind of
me
look like a
Rizza.
Z too. RZA. So
Yes,
this is
we have Carol.
Right back, guys.
this is Mama Shep, and
Go.
she
Go.
what's that?
He's talking to Dawson.
She typically calls me on a daily basis, usually consisting of something that either I did wrong at her house, or something I need to fix at her house, or something I need to finish at her house. But yeah, I mean our whole lives has always been just so like selfless. Like she does everything for us. She, starting back with, all our vacations, and I mean, we only actually did one Disney trip growing up as a kid, and that was 95 as a family. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. We went when I was like a wicked baby in like 85 or 6 or something like that. I don't really remember that, but the first time I could really remember was 95, and even all the other trips we've done, all the camping trips and everything in between, she goes out of her way to make sure that we're having a good time. And it's not about her and what she expects. She always makes sure that we're happy, we're having a good time, and she puts a lot of effort into that, and that's something that we really, really appreciate. Even as recently as like 2017, when we went as a big family, and I had Bryn and Abe at the time, she'd be like, give me the kids, you and Jenny go out and have some fun or whatever. Or just during the day, let me take them, let me push them around, let me do this. And it wasn't, she didn't care what her experience was. It was to make sure that she could do whatever she could to make sure that we were having a good time, and that she was helping out, and she does it in such a way that it's you can't really express how much you appreciate it, because I try to tell her, no, don't worry about it, not a big deal. And it's something that she wants to do from the heart, and it's truly amazing.
Hey, can you start over? I had to tuck Dawson in.
Yeah. So basically, what you basically missed was that she calls me on a daily basis, just telling me that I forgot to do something, I didn't finish something, or I need to do something at her house.
So basically, she's awesome.
Yeah,
she is.
I'm just kidding. Cool. But even going back to his kid, it was like, we got a lot of snow up here, and some of the most vivid memories were going out and playing in the snow all day, and coming in, and she'd have lunch ready for us. Like, I'd be out there with a bunch of neighborhood friends. We had a big development, and we'd come inside, and she'd have lunch for everybody, all my friends, and we'd sit down there, have lunch. She'd go and put our stuff over the heater, get things dried up for us, throw it in the dryer to heat it up or whatever, just to make sure that we could go right back out after lunch. Little
awesome.
Things like that were, that were pretty special.
You can just tell.
Yeah. And then, of course,
sorry, real quick, Shep. And we haven't even got to Steve's mom, but you can just tell all our personalities have come from our parents, especially our moms. And I think that's what brought us all together, because it's Dave's talking about his mom and you're talking about your mom. And I know Steve's going to be the same way. It's like every time you guys are saying something, I'm like, yep, that's definitely my mom as well.
It's like spot on. Yeah.
So that's where I think we gel so well together, because of family. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, it's 100%. 100%. I believe firmly in how you're brought up is how you sort of end up becoming, or depending how you perceive it. But anyway, well, sort of.
Yeah.
Because I mean, my dad doesn't
That's
actually walk around doing an Ian voice, but
No, but he advises you on when you should and shouldn't. And
Yes.
that's true. Oh yeah,
Right.
he
So
eggs
it's
it on.
It's not like he
eggs it
hasn't thought it through.
Mhm.
No, 100%, 100%. What do you got for the next pictures?
I love these pictures because I don't know what's coming.
Okay, so the one on the left, of course, is the little porch that I just finished for my parents.
Nice.
Oh, dude, that came out
Finally did it,
great.
huh?
I was
Yeah.
going to say that looks really good. Did you build
No,
the
it-
rocking chair too? Did you whittle everything?
I whittled it. Yeah. Actually, I just recently put the door on. That space to her right, I just put the door on. But
Love it.
well, it's a little screened in area for him. So she's sitting out there hanging out, and she loves sitting outside. She loves sitting in that rocking chair for some reason. I don't know why. I feel like I've got like 60 pictures of her sitting in that rocking chair.
I
Dude,
love it.
I love rocking chairs. They're awesome.
But just one of the few projects that when are you going to come finish this? That's the best part, though. And then, of course, to the right, I believe this was a more recent picture, obviously with Brennan and Abe, the two oldest ones, and
So great.
she on a daily basis will say, "Hey, when can I?" Or prior to the whole thing going on right now, but every day would want to come over and see the kids and would gladly take the kids whenever needed, or just loves being around the kids. And
You could tell how much they like being around her as well.
oh
Look at
yeah,
that.
yeah. I mean,
For
she's
sure.
she's something special with the kids for sure. I mean, always tries to just give them. It kind of transfers to what I was saying about us. Like she wants to give them everything and make sure that they're always.
Oh, sorry. Real quick, Corey said,
Get
I mean,
that-
I'm sure
that-
Steve's
that-
mom dresses like a woman. So I guess you could say Steve was like his mom too. Thanks, Corey. This guy, I don't know why I like him, but
I'm in the same boat, Steve.
I don't know.
love
I don't
it.
get it, but I love you.
But just always wanting to do so much for the kids and make sure that they're always happy and they're always having a good time and they're always, she always just puts everybody else first, and it's truly something special.
It's hard to see in the screen here, but I could see it on the bigger screen that she has it looks like a Mother's Day or a birthday, maybe. She has a portrait of all the kids there.
Oh,
and
you know what? That was her birthday present. Yeah, that was from just this past
cool.
February. Yeah, her birthday's in February.
That's awesome.
So, yep. So that was just this recent year. And then what do we got next? So, picture on the left is my mom with my grandmother, her mother, who just recently passed away. And
Oh, it's a great picture.
yeah, that was, I think, within the last year or so. And my grandmother was the same way, and you could just see it. You could just see everything that my mom did. Once you knew if you knew my grandmother, my mother was a spitting image, and just so caring and loving, and always just willing to put everybody first. And my mom did a lot for my grandmother towards the end, and again had the same mentality. It was like, it's not about me, it's about me just being with my mother and doing things for her. And so this is going to be a tough year for my mother specifically, because it was just a couple months ago. So I felt this was just kind of a fitting picture. It's the only one that I have, actually. It's tough finding pictures, to be honest with you, because I don't take a whole lot of pictures.
Mm-hmm.
But I felt it was fitting just because it was something that she can remember and know that she loved my grandmother more than anything. So it's just a nice picture to put up there. And of course, on the right, that was the twinsies. That was December of 2018.
Is that when you bought them at Bed Bath & Beyond?
Yeah. I went to the store and I came home with twins. I was like, what the heck happened?
Oh, I love it.
So
That's
yeah,
so
those
great.
those were the last two and final additions to our family.
Baby.
Until E through G come along.
No way, ain't happening.
If you compound them like that, like you had the 2 solos and you had a double, next you're gonna have a triplets and then a quads. Dude, you can have a football team.
Ain't no happening.
Oh, it's funny.
But yeah, so that was her hanging out with the twins, and I think I must have a picture somewhere. I just don't have. I couldn't find. It's like I said, it was so hard finding pictures, and I didn't want to like say, "Hey, mom, send me pictures," because I didn't want her to know what we were doing. So
You think she's watching right now?
I don't know actually. She's probably sleeping at this point, but she'll usually always watches the replay.
That's great.
But I ended up finding some of these pictures on her Facebook account. I went on her Facebook and started grabbing pictures.
Love it.
But yeah, she loves all her grandchildren. Like even my sister has 2 kids. She has 2. I have a niece and a nephew that are both. I think one's 13, the other's 11. So they're older than my kids, and just the love that she has for every single one of her grandchildren. And now, like specifically with my 4 and her 2, our family's quite large now. And there's just no, like, she just has so much love. It's hard to comprehend, how much it's crazy. Like there's just, it's like just I don't know.
So, if you have E, F, and G, that makes it an entire football team.
Yeah, no, I'm good with that.
I'm good with that.
Nope, ain't happening. But it's just unwavering how much she just goes out of her way to make sure that our whole family, being the matriarch, she just wants to make sure that we're all safe, happy, and healthy, and she just goes above and beyond all day, every day. And
isn't it amazing how tenacious moms can be?
Oh yeah,
like
yeah. She'll call me on a daily basis, be like, "How are the kids?
Yeah,
how they sleep last night?"
Well,
it's great because it's that she just cares so much about them.
You talk about Man, who is my dad with the official grandkids. Yeah, right. You're like he's jacked. You know what? My mom would rip someone's eyes out. Like not kidding. And I know I'm not the only one in this stream that would say that like the mom would be more tenacious. It goes back to the whole pride thing. I'm telling you,
yeah, my mom's 100% Italian, so no doubt I would. I'd rather pee off my dad than my mom.
My mom was not, but I know that there were several situations growing up where things didn't necessarily I don't want to say turn out the best, where you injured you made my son cry kind of stuff. I almost zip slipped there for a second. It was close. I caught myself, but like I know that like she would have gone through a screen door, like hold my hoops kind of deal.
Yep.
And unnecessarily. Sorry. Yeah, Karen Cook's got it right. # Mama Bears.
So real quick. Actually, sorry, David. You're all
no, I was done. You're good.
Before we carry on, there's 191 people here. I think they're all waiting for us to start drinking. So thank you guys for being here. Hit the like button. I just got to tell this one real quick story about my mom. This is how afraid of my mom I was. I moved out of my house. I was living with my cousin at the time, moved back home just recently. And this was like right around 18 years old. I was working for the city at a cemetery, and we would cut grass, dig holes and everything like that. One day I had my shirt off, and I was digging, and I had a recently new big tattoo on my back.
Uh-oh.
So I went home for lunch. And my mom sat with me. I ate my lunch, was just getting ready to leave, and my mom said, "Oh, by the way, can you just lift your shirt up for a second? Let me see your back." I ran out of the house so fast, and I don't think I came home till 10 o'clock that night because I was trying to think of how to explain it to my mother. Yeah, that's how afraid I was of my mom.
I'll say same boat. I pierced my ear at least twice in college and took it out before I went home because I didn't want to deal with what.
Yes, the repercussions were.
Yeah.
Needless to say, that was a bad day.
I saw Meg.
Go ahead.
I saw Meg say it real quick, and I feel the same way. It was one thing I never wanted to do. I never wanted to disappoint my mom.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I tried so hard to make sure.
100%.
And I wasn't like the easiest kid by any means. I was not difficult, but I wasn't easy. So at the same time, I never wanted to get to the position where my mom was like, get out of here.
And I was going to say, my aunt was the one that drove through the cemetery that day and saw me and ratted me out.
Oh my goodness.
What?
She's like, I don't know if it was your boy or not, but he had a tattoo.
It's a giant tattoo on his back.
I'm like, really? Sorry about cutting into on your shop there.
No, you're good. Good. Yeah, no, Mom, when you watch this, I love you and I appreciate you. So
yes, we appreciate all the moms.
Absolutely. And primarily because when we say we're brothers, we really mean these are our chosen brothers, which means
these are our mothers.
We got a whole lot of mothers.
We got a whole lot of mothers.
in the chat too. We got some moms in the chat that look out for us.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Sure.
we'll get to all them too later. So
yes.
Yep. Good, Shep? You got more?
Yes. No, I'm good.
Okay. Now we get to go to my
Steve's mom. Bring her in, Steve. Wake her up.
my mom. She's not sleeping.
Yeah,
this
she's
is
awake.
This is a woman that doesn't sleep.
Is she busy watching Tiger King? Wait, time out. Did you just say your mom doesn't sleep like you don't sleep?
She goes to bed late. She sleeps later in the morning, but she was if I'm up till 2 a.m, she's up till 2 a.m. So let me explain first why
You're all watching Tiger King.
Let me explain something real quick first. So my parents live in as country gets. Like they live in a log cabin. So when school's out, they spend the weekends and the summers and spring breaks with me up here. Not that there's anything wrong with their house. They just like to come up here and stay. So she came up for spring break and they haven't left yet. So because of everything got shut down. So
wait, there's something going on where things got shut down? Never.
Something like that. So, but she got to go, as far as Disney's concerned, she got to go to Disney a long time ago. I think when it was just like the Magic Kingdom, and that's it. That was Disney World. So I was a good kid. I'm not going to say I wasn't a good kid because I was a great kid. I was a sheltered kid. I didn't ever get into trouble, never have done drugs, drinking, anything like that.
Steve, do you have a tattoo?
I have 0 tattoos.
See, exactly. He was a good kid.
I was a good kid. But I didn't always treat her the best sometimes. When I wanted something, I'm very strong-headed. And, there was a period of time for several years where I just gave her a hard time all the time. And I felt ashamed about that, and I still do. So I've spent the last how many every years I can remember trying to make it up to her because she had 5 kids. There's 5 of us. I'm the oldest. She was at every sporting event and we all played 3 sports. She was at every practice. She took us to everywhere we needed to go. She cooked dinner for us. She cleaned. She did the laundry. She did everything every mom does. And she did it for 5 people. And we all played sports. So she was at every single thing. And still today with her grandkids, she still goes to every sporting event. She still goes to everything they have to do. My niece is in cheerleading. She plays travel volleyball. She plays school volleyball, but she plays school basketball. And that niece lives with her as well. She is the guardian for that niece. So she's never stopped, not one time. She just retired finally about a month ago, maybe. Well, it was right before everything got shut down. So I guess it's been about 3 months now. So she finally got to settle down, and she still doesn't stop. She's still driving all over the place, babysitting because we can't get healthcare anymore right now. She does unbelievable stuff, and I'll never be able to make up for everything that she's done for me. So I try to do it. Yes, I've been, listen, Neil, I've been green, a ballerina, and a Sith Lord. What does mom think about that? She loves it. She encourages me to do it. So
She's like, get me a McRib too while you're out.
While you're out.
She's kind of like Shep's dad in that she gives me all the, hey, you need to do this, you need to do that, you know. Yeah. I still feel so ashamed. She said, wait, is Meg there too with the shenanigans? My mom, okay, so when I said we all have a bunch of moms and everything, we are all my mom's kids. All of us. Everyone from top to bottom. She has us on her mantle, on her fireplace at home.
That's awesome.
And she calls every day. Well, she lives here too. And even when I go to work, did you make it to work okay? Yes, I'm here. Thank you.
That's what I'm talking about. That's
on the way home. If I don't call my mom on the way home, are you too good to call me? I'm like, no, I'm sorry. So somebody who's better than your mom? Is it one of your boys? Talking about you guys. I want to film with you instead of her. So
I love it.
She's awesome. I've never known anybody in my life that could do what she does. And she puts everybody and everything above herself. We went to Disney this one would have been, I don't know, probably 4 or 5 years ago. So I don't know how long ago, about 8 or 9 years ago, I really, again, still trying to make it up to her I'll make it up to her for the rest of my life. But I wanted to take her to Disney World because she had never really been, except for the one time when she was a kid and it was only like Magic Kingdom. And so I took her and still had all those memories about coming around the castle or the thing and seeing the castle and all that stuff. I got to watch her do all that and get to see all that. So it was pretty impressive. But we went to Disney again, and she needed double knee replacement surgery. She was having a hard time. We've had her. She could walk. I'm not saying she can't walk, but
yeah,
there was times when she needed a wheelchair and she wouldn't use it. And because she didn't want to be the weak one bunch, and she wanted to keep up and do this. I found her one night after one of the days in the parks. I woke up and I heard something. I went in there and she was crying in the bathroom because it hurt so bad, but yet she wouldn't tell anybody. And she had the Disney rash, which is like when you go in, you walk on the pavement, the sun beats off the pavement, shoots up on your legs, and it puts a big rash on you, and it hurts.
Yeah.
We had Disney reservation for something else, and all she cared about, she kept doing it again. And finally she started crying. She goes, I got to go to the hospital or something. So I took her, why are you so upset? She goes, because I ruined your vacation. I said, it's not about me and my vacation. I've done everything out here that I need to do. And it was 100% all about her. It needed to be all about her, but she will fight through pain and everything just to make sure everybody else is having a good time. She'll drop everything she's doing to go do anything for anybody else. Doesn't even have to be our own family or our own kids. So, but my mom is pretty much Shep's wife. And let me rephrase that. It's not like Shep's wife.
That just got weird.
She had to juggle, and my dad is Shep's dad. I mean, my dad is Shep. I mean, so my dad is the kind of guy that does the. He laughs. He tries to make everybody happy and all that. And then my mom is the one that she had to stay home because couldn't afford childcare for 5 kids. So which we'll see pictures of Jenny and juggling 4 kids here in a minute. But that's what my mom had to go through. So. But we had 5. So anyways, I did the same. You guys were talking about the earrings and everything. I did the same thing. My mom and dad were strictly against earrings and stuff. I grew up with that era where I made bets I used to coach. I was really young when I coached. And I coached kids that, hey, this is AAU. If we go to the regionals, I'll get my ears pierced. Never thinking we'd make it. We did. Came home one day with pierced ears. And I took him out, and they always told me, you need to find a new place to live if you do. So my dad was all about making me move out. My mom was, why did you do that? It was the more disappointing thing than it was anything. But she got over it, helped him get over it. And but yeah, I had my ears pierced 4 times, 3 in one ear and 1 in the other. And then I came home with the blonde tips and the blonde hair, because I lost another bet, and all her reaction was just quit making bets. But anyways, you guys,
Well, I got a blonde tip picture hanging out here somewhere.
is that the one we saw
Oh
earlier?
my goodness. Yeah,
There
I've got a couple too, and it's like, whoa. I mean, I would actually do that. I should do that right now.
Oh, we need to do it's gonna be May thing. Like
I'm gonna-
I might grow out this.
I'm bleaching it for the
just to
summer.
tip it. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
bleach my whole hair for the summer.
Well, I don't have
And
hair.
when I mean
in this-
hair, I mean
like-
just here because it's not here.
like this vicinity doesn't quite work, but I could theoretically grow this out, and then
Krusty the Clown.
I'll bleach my beard.
it would take me like 12 weeks, but I could get it like maybe long enough to potentially bleach. Continue, Steve. Sorry, we
Oh no. So no, she's the most amazing person I know, and I would not be who I am at all. Not even an ounce of who I am without her. She taught me to read before I went to school, which led me to, I graduated valedictorian in my class because of that. She was told that she's doing it wrong to stop. So I was the only one she taught. The rest of them did okay, but they didn't get valedictorian in their class. But she taught I could read and write before I went to school. I mean, that's what she did for me. So, but yeah, so she's amazing. And I try to make, like I said, I try to make it up to her every single day. So
And that's why Steve's so smart.
that she's the reason right there, because I could read and write. So she loves to go to Disney now. That's my mom and dad and my niece on the left.
Wow, your niece is almost as tall as you, Steve.
No, she was standing up.
Oh, I was gonna
She-
say, wow.
she's taller than my mom, but she's 4 or 5 inches shorter than me. She's not that big. It is deceiving. On the
like
right
you
hand
guys-
side was her getting a Christmas gift for another grandchild. Wait a minute, what's Dave got going on here?
Dave's got some tips.
Don't move it,
Lots
Dave.
of tips.
Oh, I moved. I tried to present you and I moved you. Hang
Very
on.
good.
There it is. Whoa.
Ian's airing.
That was
That's
18th
crazy.
birthday, Dave.
That's 18th birthday day. It looks like party of the life of the party, Dave.
What's the sign say you're pointing at? Happy
It says
birthday.
happy birthday, Dave.
Oh my
Oh,
It
nice.
says, "Hey Dave, look at me. I'm blonde."
I thought you had a tattoo around your wrist there for a second.
Does that say Salem on your shirt?
No, I think it says Gibson. I think it was a guitar shirt.
Oh.
This might actually be my 20th birthday. It could potentially be my 21st birthday too, but I really don't think I was smiling that much on my 21st birthday.
So I would have nailed that on this the 21st because you were like, "Yes, let's do this."
Oh, it could have been.
Everybody
There's no
come
date
do
on the back. There's
this.
no date on the back of this picture. That's the issue.
That's
But
yeah.
if it is a Gibson shirt, I didn't start playing guitar till college, so it could have been anywhere from like I don't know.
Is that a snap
1921.
bracelet?
T Money says, "Is that a snap?"
He's a snap bracelet.
I don't think it
Looks like a
no,
watch.
That was a watch.
Yeah.
That was a Fossil watch back in the day.
Fossils where it's at.
Oh, Fossil was
Oh
the
yeah,
ish.
I had a fossil. I had a couple fossils.
Yep.
Go ahead,
So
Steve.
we didn't have
You
fossils.
look, Karen Cook, you look the same except for the hair. Yeah. Well,
Pretty much. Yeah, we didn't have fossils. We had 5 kids, so but they never let us know that we were poor. We never went without food or any roof over our heads, anything like that. So they gave everything they had to raise us and to help us have a better life than they have. So
Swatch. I've had
Swatch,
Swatch.
watch.
did you all know that Swatch is back, right?
If so, I gotta get one.
I mean, I don't know who told you that, but they're lying.
No, they're all over Amazon.
Oh man. Hey, someone dropped my PO box in the. I could use one.
I could use a Swatch,
I
lad.
could use a swatch.
Sorry, Steve.
Sorry,
my
Steve.
mom. No, you're fine. My mom and dad. My dad looks less than thrilled to be doing this, but we made him. My mom's all about it. My mom is all about taking pictures and doing things for fun and having a good time.
He's like, you get my head in one hand.
Yeah, he is very amused. So
Oh, that's so great.
I think,
anyway,
I think it looked like a
Great
Boston
picture
hat
in front
on.
of the castle, though.
It does look like a Boston hat.
It's a
But,
great
yeah,
picture of the
that's-
castle.
that is my mom. She will do anything for
mom's
anybody. Like I said,
awesome.
she's in here right now watching my 3 of my nieces because their parents are out doing things and have things to do in the morning. So they're staying here overnight, and she's she's just amazing. And like I said, I was really mean to her. Not mean. I was really not a great kid.
Steve
yelled at her a
Rebel.
I yelled at her
Steve
a lot.
Rebel.
I frustrated a lot and yelled at her, and I spend every day making it up to her. Obviously life is very precious, and you can't take it for granted. And that's something I definitely do not do because she deserves so much better. So that's my mom.
Your mom's great, dude.
Yep.
And like I said, she's your mom too. She literally has our picture over the man, and she wants buttons from all of you guys too. But so when they actually finally come in, I'm going to just keep one and give it to her. But anyways, your picture is on the mantle, and she calls you guys her sons. So
Love it. Well, we love you, Mom.
yes. So now, from our mothers to our children's mothers, we have Nicole. No longer Patrick. This is Zip's wife, Nicole.
Can I just first say, I mean, this is out of the 50 episodes, this might be my favorite one.
Oh, that's great.
This is such a great episode. Yeah, I mean, I could go on and on about Nicole. I outkicked my class there. She's way too good for me. I don't know what she saw in me.
You outkicked your coverage. You
Yeah,
a couple analogies there, but you outkicked your coverage is what you're going for.
100%. She is just
real quick. Welcome in Corner Sports. Hi guys, we're late.
Tommy, welcome in, buddy.
Watching Outer Banks. Oh,
I just finished it. It's so good.
dude. I watched it in 2 days.
Is it that good?
It's really
Oh my
good.
goodness.
My
Yeah,
mom
really
was
good.
there last night.
Me
Going
and
through,
Jenny have been crushing it every night.
Yep.
The
All
last,
right.
like,
my mom was sitting there last night going, first off, before you guys made me watch the Tiger King, so I knew how bad it really was. She was like out there watching it while we were talking about it. And I walked out there and she goes, I said, what do you watch? She goes, it's the Tiger King. It's so stupid. It's funny. And I said, don't watch that. And she goes, I have to. It's a train wreck. I got to keep doing it. She did the same thing with is it Outer Banks?
yeah.
Outer
She's
Banks.
scrolling through and she goes, is that the show that you guys were talking about the other night on your show? I want to start watching it. So
It's good. It's
She
good.
was
It's really
dude,
good.
I crushed it in 2 days.
It is so good.
how many seasons are right?
It's only one,
One.
but
There'll be a lot. There'll be more though.
you know it's gonna.
I just
be
if I
another
got
one.
8 seasons to catch up on, I'm not going to watch it.
No,
The-
there's it's like 10 episodes or 9
I
episodes.
think it's only 8, but the last episode was a little corny. I'm not going to give it away because but
no.
I'll talk to you later. But I liked it. I liked it a lot.
Is that the one with the wealthy versus the poor in Carolina?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't say anything else then.
Yeah. It's
I'm definitely. I am. All
glorious.
right, Zip. Let's talk about this lovely lady
Oh
who
my
is
god.
sister-in-law to all of us.
Yes.
For Zip. But go
Yes.
ahead.
She, no, I mean, and she's amazing. And Steve saw firsthand when he came and stayed with us how she set up her little waters and her snacks in his room and everything like that. She legit. We talk about how people put themselves last and make sure everyone is all set before themselves, and she's right up there. She's just like it. I mean,
Real quick.
what's that?
Sorry, can I say something real quick?
Yeah, absolutely.
When I went to stay with Zip for the night, I said I was going to sleep on the couch. You know, no big deal. I was actually going to stay in a hotel, and they said no. So I said I'll sleep on the couch. She had made up PJ's room for me to sleep in, had treats and stuff sitting on the dresser for me, and it was just awesome. It was just such a great time. She didn't even know me, and she was going out of her way to make my stay a lot more special. So she's awesome. She does so much for all of us here and making things and all kinds of
Shirts,
stuff.
tons of shirts.
Yeah, she's just an all around. Like every day, I tell her. Like I think she gets sick of me telling her how much I love her because I on her birthday just passed, and obviously we can't do anything that with what's going on. But the gift I gave to her is I wrote a nice little passage that I wanted her to know how much she actually meant to me, and it was so funny because I was reading it to her and I was crying, and then she was crying. And it was just a special.
Read it now?
No, I cannot read it right now. But it was just she's amazing.
You can take a picture of it and send it to one of us.
I could. I'll send it to you guys. But,
I actually have the first draft. I can read it.
Chef wrote it.
Chef write it for you.
but a lot of people don't know this about me is when we first started dating, I ended up getting diverticulitis. and I was in the hospital for almost 45 days, I think, or I was in there for 2 stents, and the first time was 30 days, and they had to cut some of my colon out. And after that was done, I ended up going back into the hospital shortly after the 30 days because I got a blood clot in my lung, and she basically saved my life, her and her mother. And she was at the hospital, and we just really started dating. She was at the hospital every single day for as long as she could be. And that is when I knew, like, there is no one else that I could honestly say I could spend my life with. I love her so much. And I knew she was just so special. There was one day that I was in the hospital that it rained so much for 2 days that there was so many floods and so many streets were closed down that she spent, I think it was over an hour and a half, trying to find side streets to get to the hospital to see me. And I'm going to start crying right now, but I love her so much, and she just does not know how much she means to me.
Well,
I think she does, but I think she doesn't really know.
If she doesn't know, I can tell you, if she's listening, that the man absolutely adores and loves you. He talks all the time about her. It is definitely something very special. And of course, they have the little guy there, PJ.
Oh my God, my pride and joy. He's just amazing. Let's show some pictures.
Is that like 10 minutes before you called Dawson?
Yeah.
A little pacifier right there. That's cute.
My God.
Next up.
Oh, these pictures are great. The first picture with her in the purplish bluish dress, that was one of her best friend's weddings. She was maid of honor, and PJ was the ring bearer. And it was actually on a golf course. I'll have to put that on Instagram, because there's a picture of him holding one of the pins on the 18th hole that we weren't even supposed to go on, and it says ring. It says ring dude on it. It is just like the cutest picture of PJ, and obviously my mom and Nicole in the middle. And then this last summer, PJ and Nicole, when we were at Cranes Beach in Ipswich, that was just such a great picture. I just can't believe how old PJ looks in that picture. He just looks like a little dude. Big dude.
It's so fast.
It's so great. But yeah, Nicole's everything to me. She's just, and I know Shep's wife is just like the rock in that family. When we've heard the stories, and Dave as well. I just, if it wasn't for her, I mean, she's the mom. I mean, she does the homework with him. I try to do the homework with him, and she's like, no, stop after question 2, because we're
too many R's.
You don't want your kid to fail school, right?
It was too many R's, too many H's.
When it was math time, she called me back in, but when it was like anything else, she's just like, get out of here. No, she is like, I could talk about her all night long. She's just she's an amazing person, and my life is not complete without her.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you got more.
Oh God. So the left one, when he's a little baby, was at our work, because we both worked together. That's how we met. And that was our work. Obviously the middle one, you know where that is.
Did you know each other before PJ?
We did know each other before PJ.
Sorry, I had to ask.
Yes.
All right, continue.
No, there's so many great pitches, and unlike Shep, I'm a picture taker. So I went back, and I have over, I think, 13,000 pitches in my phone.
Goodness.
I think, hold on, I'll tell you the exact account. I have 13,541 pitches on my phone, and so I went back to day one, and it took me all night long, and I went through, and I narrowed it down to about 40 pitches.
How much memory does your phone have?
It's capped at the most you can get on an iPhone, whatever it is.
About
256, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
I thought it was 512. I think mine's a 512.
It could be whatever it is. I'm pretty close to maxing out. Let me tell you. But no, I actually put it on Google Photos, so they all go to that as well. But yeah, she's. I narrowed down about 40 pitches out of the last 15 years of us, and picked my favorites. But yeah, she is just unbelievable. And she plans all our Disney trips. So my love for Disney, obviously, it was with my parents when I was growing up, but she rekindled it. And Disney wouldn't be the same. Like if I started the way we went to Disney in 2017, and I tried to plan it and everything, it wouldn't have been half as good as the way she plans it. So she's picture perfect with how Disney came into my life.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm like you, Zip. I'm a picture taker as well. My old phone was completely maxed out. I don't know how many I got my new phone, but every time I go to Disney, I take somewhere between 8,000 and 13,000 pictures on every trip. So except for August and January, because Dave was
we were
doing
having too much fun.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, these guys are recording. We got everything we need. I'm just gonna have fun. So, Ronnie the Po' Boy Boy's mom, welcome in. Thanks for being here. So awesome, man. Awesome.
Yeah. And real quick, I mean, we're on episode 50 and our rooms aren't that far apart. And I know she puts up with my Wednesday nights when she's trying to go to bed and everything. And she's just, eventually I will be in the, moving my studio into the basement, which is going to be good for all of us. But I can't thank her enough for putting up with
Make sure you put up a lot of sound paneling, sound prevention.
Yeah, because you're in the basement and Jenny can hear you.
She still hears me every morning. She's like, "You were so loud."
I'm wicked loud as well. So
is Jenny Ian?
Maybe.
But yeah, and wrap it up. I love you, Nicole. You're the best.
Happy Mother's Day, Nicole.
Yes, happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, Brandy.
Happy Mother's Day to Brandy.
I think she was laughing at Jenny being Ian.
Yeah, 100%.
Speaking of Brandy,
Hey, look, her.
Brandy, Dave's wife.
Steve, will you put me back in?
Yeah.
Thanks.
David?
Oh, wedding day. The one who puts up with me on a daily basis.
Dun, 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 dun.
So I touched on it. You know, Brandy and I have known each other for a long time. Didn't date until we were 21. Randomly walked into a bar. Brandy was sitting there, and basically been together ever since, and that was 20 years ago.
Why was that funny?
I don't know what she was laughing at.
I think it was the music, the wedding music.
Could have been. What are you laughing at? Oh, yeah, she said, because it sounds like a joke. One day I walked into a bar and Brandy was there. Basically, that's legit how it happened. I mean, honestly, there's a few more steps there where, like, we talked and then potentially went on some dates. And then, yeah. So this was the end result of the courtship. Brandy and my mother. It was 2004. It's been 16 years. Will be 16 years in August. And it's been absolutely fantastic. She has been my rock, much like Zip said about Nicole. You know, it's been ups and downs, and no matter what, she's always been there for me, and beyond that, always put up with me. She's been an absolutely fantastic mother to our children. Love her to death. I can't put it into words. I literally can't. The funny thing is that for most people, the big Disney fan is the wife, and then sucks in the husband. But it was 100% the opposite. Brandy denied me, 100% denied me a Disney honeymoon. We went to Mexico, which was 100% awesome. Did the whole all-inclusive deal, watched Brandy chase fish with a margarita in each hand, and just shiny bathing suit on, potentially in barracuda water, being like, I'm going to catch the fish. It was fantastic. Lots of fun. Had a blast. But Disney was I was the Disney fan, and I corrupted her. So the rest of the pictures, Steven, are...
Oh, yeah, sorry. And
Are
by the way,
very
Nicole is here, and so is Brandy in the chat.
Yes.
I just
they are.
found that out.
Yeah.
I thought she was sleeping.
And the rest are Super Disney pictures. Brandy and her mini me, Gianna, after Character Couture, and then us from this last trip. These pictures were approved. I didn't have to get an affidavit or anything, but they were approved. But you know, it's been. I'm just super happy to be where I'm at. She's
amazing.
100%.
She's more.
yeah. She's love her to death.
Yep.
100%. She's been there through so much, and
Yeah.
we've had. I mean, like everything else, everything's been.
Oh, thanks, Corey.
It's always been up and down, and whatever life is thrown at us, we've basically said we're gonna get through this together, and you can't ask for more. Can't ask for more than that. Can't ask for more than two healthy, fantastic kids. As much as they drive us nuts in quarantine, playing Fortnite 27 hours out of the day, and you can't dwell on the small things. And when you look at what you're able to accomplish with someone who you love more than anything, you're always going to win.
Mhm.
And it's obviously the two of us. It's a testament to the relationship that we've built, but not only that, like, you know, everyone in this room has something similar to that, and yeah.
She's awesome. We've had the pleasure of meeting Brandy as well, and she made
She
Oh
likes
my
you
God.
guys too.
And then she brought us pizza. It was like,
it was amazing.
and then Shep broke her door, but it was all right. Because
Going
we
right
brought us
through it.
pizza.
Went
Real
right
quick
through it.
here, we got a $10 super chat from Corey Meets World that says,
Corey,
thanks
thanks, buddy.
you guys. It's been an awesome night. I have to call it a night. Much love to all the moms, and a special shout out to our amazing YouTube mom, Donna Jaworski. We
Donna,
100%.
we love Donna.
absolutely 100% agree with Corey.
Donna's
For
not old
sure.
enough to be a mom. She's our sister.
Yeah, she's a
She's a
She's
big
our
sister.
sister. She is the mom figure though. She has that mentality.
Yeah, 100.
So
Have a good night, buddy.
So yes, thank you to Brandy and again all the moms. Dave, we have oops.
Got what? One more, right?
We got another round. I forgot these. So
Oh,
Yes,
Oh my God, I love that picture on the right.
that was Kelly Grill.
It's a great picture.
It is. That was July. She looks 1,000 times better than I do in that picture. That may or may not have been after a little.
Oh,
bit
you're
of
in that picture?
Yeah, I know. There might have been after a little bit of the all-you-can-drink champagne in the AM. So
Your smile is definitely bigger than hers.
yeah.
Greg Saria Myers said, "This is like Ugly Crying Part 7 already."
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
100. It's her smile's infectious. Her personality is infectious. Her laugh is infectious. Everyone here knows for the last 50 episodes how infectious her laugh can be.
Oh yeah, we have a soundbite.
We do.
I got two of them.
Yeah.
We love Brandy.
love her to death. Happy Mother's Day,
Yep.
honey.
Yep. And then we go on to another mom 3 or 4 or 5 times over. And that is
Not 5.
not
yet.
not yet.
Not ever happening.
We're speaking in futuristic terms here.
Hey, is
that
Josh
is an
still
amazing
here?
picture.
Is Triple P still here? Can we get hashtag E is coming as a t-shirt?
No.
We'll get it.
No.
We'll get it.
Yeah,
Brandy,
coming.
will too. I like
This could be my favorite picture ever.
It is.
Yeah, it is. But I like jumping in and seeing Brandy put all the hearts in, and
We love you, Brandy.
just saying.
We love you,
Facebook,
Brandy, for sure.
Awesome.
Happy Mother's Day. Yep.
Oh.
Here is Jenny, and what the guys have said before, and I'll literally throw it down for sure, is she is the rock in the family. There's no way I would even be here without her. And funny story, we met long time ago. She actually worked for me at one point. I used to, way back in the day, me and my sister used to run a recreation program in our town for, through the summer months. It was just like a 5-week program. Kids would come, and it was just like a day camp. Come, and we'd have different sports and arts and crafts and whatever. And Jenny being a couple years, she's two years younger than me, maybe 3, but she actually worked for me for a couple summers, and of course, I just knew her as who she was or whatever, and never really thought I'd ever obviously start dating her. But a couple years later, all my friends in high school had younger sisters, all in that age bracket. And of course, one of them was best friends with Jenny, and started hanging out at a party, and then kind of hung out after that. And some odd years later, we're still together. So we've been together for, I don't know, 17 years, not as long as Dave. But pretty long. We've been married for, I think,
Not that far. It's only like 19.
Well, and can I suggest one thing?
Yeah.
I'm going to suggest that you figure out which one it is before you talk to her.
I know.
Women like to know that you know how long you've been together.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know, dude. Me and numbers. Come on, really?
Also,
I can't even count to 3, man.
Also, the fact that you didn't shorten that story by saying yada 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 in the middle there, because it was ripe for a yada yada yada. We got married and have 4 kids.
And no, so we started dating shortly after, and been together ever since. We got married in 2008, and similar to Dave's story, I'm the big Disney buff in the family, and she was not, and sort of still isn't. She's not super. She's not a super Disney person. So I tried to turn her into the dark side, or bright side, I guess.
She be the Disney person,
But
Will be.
yeah, she enjoys it for sure, but she's not. She could. She's neither here nor there with the situation. So in 2013, we were certainly blessed with Abe, our first, and who has become pretty much a mini me. Actually is a way better vlogger and social media person than I could ever be.
He actually streams better than you do.
Oh, 100%. And if I could do it, like, I can't even set up a channel. I don't even want to set up a channel because it's going to get taken down or whatever, because he's not of age. And it's funny because he would surpass me, and he'd probably hit 100,000 subscribers in like a day.
It's true.
But
dude promotes your channel more than you do when he's live.
I know. Well, I know he promotes himself, and then he'll be like, don't watch my dad's.
It's exactly what he says.
Don't watch mine. Don't watch my dad.
Don't watch me. Don't watch my dad.
Oh my God.
And then 2016, 2 years later, we were blessed with Bryn, and we had boy and a girl. It's perfect. And Jenny grew up with a family of 3, and I grew up with a family of 2. It was me and my sister. So she wanted 3 kids, and after some convincing on
Get
my
ready
end,
for a surprise.
yeah, after some convincing, because I was like, no, everything's perfect right now, and I'm like, I'm happy with 2, and after some convincing, which was not really convincing, because to be honest with you, I do love kids, and I always loved the idea of it. I just thought it was just going to be just crazy, and I was like, you know what, let's just do this. Let's have 3, and well, you know the story from there. 3 actually was 4. Surprise! Here you go. Here's 4. And so in 2018, we were blessed with Cash and Delaney. So for those who don't know, yes,
Trying to collect the entire alphabet.
yes, we have Abe, which is actually Abram, Abram, Abram. So Abe, Bryn, Cash, and Delaney. We have ABCD. I did that on purpose because anywhere I go now, I can just yell, ABCD, let's go. And they know it's them. Because what are the chances?
That's why we call it Baby E is on in the way, because that's the next one.
I can tell you right now, that's not going to happen.
Well, the next one's going to be called Ian. E dash A.
Yeah, possibly not happening.
I got a quick question here, or a statement. We're all talking about how Abe is going to be your mini me, but in this picture, Cash has got that look.
Dude, that's what I was going to say. Cash is going to be the mysterious one. Look at that smile he's got going on.
Cash got that look. That don't sleep on him.
Yeah. No, I know. He's a curveball.
I was going to say that about him, and I was going to say Delaney looks like she's going to run this family by the time it's all said and done.
Yep. So Jenny, after our first, after Abe, Jenny always wanted to be. She worked. She had some pretty really good jobs prior to having children, and one of the biggest things she wanted to do is she wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. She wanted to raise her kids. She wanted to do all that stuff. And fortunately enough, not shortly after we had Abe, we were able to do that. And she and willingly gave up what she wanted to do. I mean, she had her goals and stuff, and she wanted to be a stay-at-home mom, but she didn't even think twice. That's what she wanted to do. And was, a stay-at-home mom with Abe. Then we had Bryn, and then we had the twins. And I can't comprehend on a day-to-day basis the amount of work she does. And she does it similar to what I said about my mom, so selflessly, and does it without thinking. And especially now with times being as they are, at least, it was tough with 4 for sure when we first had the twins, but at least when the twins were babies, it was kind of they just kind of hung around, but now they're completely mobile and all over the place. At least, Abe was full-time kindergarten, Bryn was a couple times a week preschool, so she had somewhat of a break. And now the last couple of months, she's straight out with all 4 kids. And when I say super mom and superhuman mom, I can't even comprehend it. She, on a daily basis, has Abe do his schoolwork, Bryn do some schoolwork that she's provided. She does everything that the twins need to be done, all the feeding through the day, gets them in a nap time, and does all this stuff without stopping, and I can't thank her enough for being the most amazing person. And obviously I fell in love with her well before we had kids. And I knew at that point, I knew when I fell in love with her that was the person I wanted to spend my life with. And now just seeing all the things she does on a daily basis, I know that I'm the lucky one that she decided to stick around with some crazy wacko Disney nerd. And, I
This is all fair.
yeah, I mean, I can never give back to her what she's given to me. I can only thank her on a daily basis and hope that I can, always do the right thing and be who she needs me to be. But everything she does is so just, it's a thankless job, sort of, in a way. I mean, she does so much on a daily basis. I mean, I go to work, but who cares? Like, she's at home dealing with some serious stress and stuff that people could never understand dealing with. And she does it without a second thought. And, to still come home and she's always just cheery and, just always in a good mood. And I can never thank her enough for being such an amazing mom. And, I'm lucky. The kids are lucky. What do we got for pictures? I already kind of went through the whole thing.
And you know what's great too about Jenny, because you don't see her too often, but when you do, like, send a Marco Polo of her when she's like, letting loose and she's dancing,
in
or
the kitchen.
having a good time, or just like, when you try to get her on camera, she will say hi, but it's just it's kind of cute that she doesn't want to be on, and she's awesome.
She's very shy. I mean, and actually, to be honest with you, I'm actually editing a vlog right now where for the very first time we sat down at the end of a vlog, and she actually participated in it. So you guys will have a treat coming up probably in the next week or so. I'm pretty excited about. But of course, on the left, you see all the kids in Minnie. This was our last trip in June.
That's a great picture.
Yeah.
Is Bryn crying?
Probably. Or she
looks sad. She looks sad.
She was in a.
They ran out of Mickey waffles.
Yep. And again, she is not the Super Disney. It's me. I drag her along, I should say, and she's very willing to go. She does love Disney, just not to the extent that I do. As you can see to the right, she's Minnie and Abe is Mickey, and that was actually
that's awesome.
Yeah, he must have been 2. It was before Bryn, so it was his, I think, Halloween before Bryn, and she still enjoys kind of the activities along with Disney, and she knows Abe loves Minnie too. So, but what else we got? So this is so the one on the left, that's Abe, and that was Bryn when she was a baby, and man, Bryn must have been just a couple weeks old or a month old maybe. And look at Abe, what a little goof. But to the right, Bryn's a little bit older. And it was obviously pre twins, but I've legitimately seen Jenny holding all 4 kids. Like, she has literally had Bryn on the front, Cash on the back, and holding both kids. And I sit there and struggle with one kid. And she's small. I mean, she's like 5'4", 15 pounds. She's a small person, and she can hold them up.
Good guess on that, Shep. By the way, I'm proud of you.
Yeah, I second thought about it.
Let's be honest. She's already raising 5 kids.
Oh yeah, I mean 100%. I mean, there's no doubt that I'm the 5th kid in there.
When I was there, I felt like she was going to kick me out and never let me come back because I was in the middle of playing Nerf guns with Abe and the Play-Doh with Brittany. I thought, oh great, she's gonna hate me, and she's gonna think she's got another one. So no, she's an amazing woman, and what she does is absolutely amazing too. Just like all the wives here. So
5 plus Steve.
Yeah,
5
I can
plus
never.
Steve.
I can't even comprehend, and there's just no way for me to ever be able to pay her back for the amount of time and love that she puts in on a daily basis, and what she does for our family. She is 100% the rock, and I'm just so grateful that, you know, she gave me the honor of, you know, marrying me and loving me back and putting up with, you know, putting up with me, because I'm kind of a weirdo, if you kind of get the point at this juncture in life.
Well, and let's be honest here. The four of us get to do what we do because of the women in our lives.
Yep.
Not only our mothers, but also the wives. And without them, this wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be here for doing any of this, because they have to put up with us. First off, it's a daily thing. It's not just like every Wednesday. It's like a daily thing, constant. So they put up with all that. When we get together, they're so accommodating. They're always willing to help. Like Brandy brought us pizzas at Zombie Camp. I mean, it's just crazy what they do. Nicole makes all kinds of stuff for us. Jenny, I don't know. Jenny's just like Superwoman. I don't know how she does it.
I don't know either. And
we wouldn't be able to do any of this without them.
No. And seeing Stacy's comment, you know, I hope that the chat doesn't mind that I speak for all of us, but thank you for all the sharing, or thank you for sharing these beautiful pictures and touching stories with us. Seeing this side of the four of you means the world. And you know, this is the stuff that we enjoy sharing with you guys, because we feel you guys are also our family.
Absolutely.
And you know, we wouldn't be here without you guys. And it's kind of nice to share who we are and what we're all about. So
Yeah, I agree. This has been an amazing stream tonight so far.
Yep.
For sure.
And although I am currently unmarried, I have been engaged twice. What are you laughing for?
Wrong kind of laugh.
Thanks for that, Shep. I appreciate that, buddy.
My bad.
Yeah, I've been engaged twice. That the two relationships were almost half my life. So I am a family guy and I want a family badly, but it'll happen one day. But maybe, just maybe, my wife's out there, and
This
they
is where
could.
the auction comes in.
Maybe they could. This is not the auction, but maybe.
Totally the auction.
Maybe this person is my wife. No.
Oh my God.
That is not true. That is not
no.
ever going to be my wife. So
I disapprove.
two
I
false
love
starts in lane one. That is absolutely correct, Leanne. So
it. That was awesome.
but anyways, yes,
Oh.
and Mike said Mike hit it before I even hit the slide. But we all know Steve is in a double relationship with Queen Steve and Ballerina Steve, and
Oh,
if
wow.
they had a baby, and they had a baby Yoda. So yeah. So
and we also want to stress, like Zip.
sorry,
Right.
Meg said, Steve, you can't be better at makeup than your wife.
That's great.
And but Zip had touched on it earlier too. But you know, we want
True,
to
Stacey.
just say a special happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there as well in the chat, because
Yep.
you guys are what's truly special in this world. You have done so much for your families. You've gotten your families through so much. And I'm Pretty's here. I love you, Steven.
I see it. That's why I was laughing at.
I love it.
Yeah, we
Steve's
love
wife
all
has
you
to be
guys.
so-
Happy Mother's Day for sure is such a special day, because again, we wouldn't be here without our mothers, and the amount of work that they do for us, and they do it so naturally. And what else happened?
Now there's a picture of a ring.
I'm pretty with the ring
Skip's actually trying to
emoji.
get something real out here.
I'm sorry. Yep, you were like, I'm
Oh
sorry.
my God.
Yeah, Shep is trying to get something real out, but
No, it's all good.
Oh.
Stacey, and Stacey did say, I read it, Stacey, I just got to find it again, about approval. Steve, I feel bad for your future wife. She is going to have to get the approval of all of us. That's true.
For sure.
No, you're gonna have to like just do a stream, and she's gonna have to like so kind of a off topic funny story. But when I was younger, and my sister started dating guys, me and my dad would always say, "All right, we're gonna give him the chair test," and we'd put like in my dad's family room, we'd put a chair in the middle of the family room. And he'd have to sit in it, and me and my dad would sit there and shoot questions at him. And
Nice.
that's what's going
Love
to have to happen for you. You're going to have a stream where you put her into the middle of a room, and we in the chat just get to ask questions.
Oh yeah, no, it's gonna be a week out. Chat's gonna send us questions. We're just gonna go through like it's a CIA interrogation. It's gonna be amazing.
I can't
If I
wait.
can find
Super
someone that's
pumped for
willing
that.
to be on camera, that's gonna be asking a little much, I think. So
Well, honestly, I think if she agrees to that, she automatically wins. Like no matter
you
how.
don't even, that was the test. You don't even have to answer a question.
Yeah.
You know. But anyways, we would like to thank everybody for the super chats tonight. We would like to thank all the mothers out there for everything you do, especially those mothers that are part of an essential employee, and
And
those
the
mothers-
PayPal's.
yeah, and the PayPal's, yes, and those mothers that have to work at home watching the kids with daycare because there is no daycare. So thank you to all the mothers out there. Thank you for our special guests tonight with Resort TD1 with their family. Thank you to you gentlemen for helping put this together, sending me the pictures and all that. I love you guys. You are my brothers. Your families are my families. Same with all of us. But thank you to everybody for being here. We love you. And
Thanks,
happy
guys.
Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
Hey, happy 50 episodes, guys.
Happy
Yes.
50th.
50 guys. It's
Maybe
so
the best
great.
one yet.
It is definitely my top one. I loved it. I think it was a nice twist. I think it was nice and change of pace from the last few weeks. And I think everyone in the chat enjoyed it. It was kind of like a fresh stream. You know what I mean? Just something we can all relate to. We all have moms, and we all love them just as much as the other person. So happy
all the
Mother's
moms.
Day. Yes.
Enjoy Sunday.
Yeah, it's your day.
It is your day, 100%. And we will all be thinking about each and every one of you. And we love you guys.
Happy Mother's Day.
Mother's Day.
Love you guys.
Happy Mother's Day.
Y'all.
Oh.
Merry Christmas. I mean,